Bum, 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 bum.
Well, let me tell you a little story.
I was like, do we have a new person on?
Popov's on?
Why is Popov not joining us, Brett? Get Popov on.
Yeah.
No, Popov's at the Russian nationals that are going on right now, or all the Russians are beating everybody at World Championships.
To be fair, it's not all the Russians. It's just Klim Kolesnikov, who went 51.82 for the second fastest 100 back in history. 24.8 to the feet. I'm a big fan of Klim. If you watch my ISL vlogs, you know I had a good friendship with Klim, and he's a very funny guy and an even better swimmer.
That is fast.
He was way in front of that world record line. Thomas Chacun's world record, like all the way up to 75. He was almost a body length in front, and then boom, it just closed. So he's out fast.
Well, day 5 is upon us. Huge program, massive coming up tonight, and lots of big races. Starting women's 200 fly. Reagan Smith there. Summer McIntosh defending world champ. Women's 100 free semis. White still in action, and then back for more love. O'Callaghan, Hawke, and we'll see the Olympic champion Meagen as well. And then the big one, men's 100 free final, is just going to be epic. 8 swimmers, 8 different nations. And the blue ribbon title on the line. Women's 50 back final, Burkhoff there. Reagan backs up, throw in McEwen as well. Men's 200 breast semis, Stubblety Cook. The Purple Dragon, Chin Ha Young is back. They'll duel it out in that second semi. Men's 200 IM final, Marchand, not to have it all his own way. Up against, obviously, Dunk and Foster's back for some more love. And then those semis, 200 breast semis, Schoenmaker King, 200 back, Murphy there again, and then that final one, the women's 4x2 final, is going to be huge with especially all eyes on that Australian team and the world record. O'Callaghan back, Shayna Jack in the form she's in, Bree Throssell and Ariane Titmus. So big night, big night,
big night. Let's start it off with this one. Sonny, how'd your boy do?
Freaking was awesome. He was the man yesterday. Go on, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Let's fast forward it to the actual race. He's 16. Just watch this swim, guys. Just watch how mature this swim is. Watch the first 50. No, nothing phased him. Nothing phased. He's lane 4, and it's a bit jaggedy, but he just takes his time. He's like a young Zach Stuppledy-Cook. Look how long he is.
He is.
Not letting anyone get in his head. He turned 8th at the 50. Just super long, super composed. And then he just started doing the same split every 50, 36.9, 36.9. Just, I was real proud of him. He works super hard.
Because he's got a purple cap on. The purple dragon, the breaststroke.
Yeah, nice swim. Fast forward to the last 50.
Good
Let's
job,
watch him
Alex.
finish this thing.
So you see he's right back in the race, starting to move through a little bit here on the third 50, but still, I think he's second with 50 to go. And then he just drops the hammer, chases down the kid 2 lanes up from him.
Very much like Stubblety-Cook. Very much like.
Ups that stroke rate too. He's not as long. Good boy.
There's his brother. Alex will be home soon. Look, got a hero's welcome waiting from his little brothers.
Actually, he's a little bit like Tatiana Schoenmaker. Little
good
head
composure.
Bob. Little head bob there.
It was close. I think it was 0.1 in the end. He just held the glide into the finish, got the touch.
And
good lad.
Said thanks for coming, boys.
He didn't have the cojones to get up on the rope though. He said to me before the race, "If I win, I think I'm going to get on the rope." And then he said, "I got a bit nervous, didn't want to get on the ropes."
All right, here we go.
Away women's 200 fly, and
McIntosh out first. She's out first, 27.
And I'm returning the Mac. Here we go.
Far out. Regan Smith absolutely dominated that turn, though. Took half a body length off both of them. Damn.
Is this going to be Summer's first victory of the meet?
Yeah. Can it be a first gold, or does Regan Smith just hold on?
Funny because
Summer's
Lane 4 is barely older than Summer. She's a 2006 born from a very unknown swimming nation, and she's looking good in the middle there, right?
She's right on.
She's in great form,
right on
isn't
top
she?
of Regan Smith.
I tell you what, they're going out quick. There's going to be a lot of girls in a lot of pain that last 25
Summer looks
meters.
good. Yeah,
Sorry,
Summer looks
Summer.
good.
What is going on with Summer's under championship record split? Is that not world record split?
I don't think so,
No.
man. 201, no way.
No.
She would have to be out 58-0.
I think it's 203 championship record, is it?
Yeah. She's
Look at
Oh,
this.
she's
Look at this.
dominated that third 50.
Regan Smith's not winning this, I'll tell you that.
Well,
You mean
no,
not
Summer
losing it?
McIntosh is swimming away from everyone.
Yeah, she's not winning this. Oh, wow. Summer
she's a body
McIntosh,
like
she's having a swim here. Here we go.
Elizabeth Decker's coming through in lane 6, just overtook.
Come on, Laura
Smith.
down the bottom might get through Regan for the bronze medal. Come on,
Oh,
Laura.
look at this. Kurt, get back on your summer train quickly.
Yeah, summertime, quick.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, zero.
wow.
World junior
Summertime.
record.
Oh, hang on. Summertime.
Summertime.
What have we
World
got
junior record. Far out. There's the summertime. Oh, summertime.
Let's go full screen. Oh, look at
Is it on?
this.
Is it summertime now?
Yeah, it's
Is it summertime now?
Yeah, it's summertime.
McIntosh. I felt for her like she had a brilliant 200, didn't she? World junior record. She was back just that one bad 400 to start, but 2:04.06. Yeah. Woo, it's pretty quick. Equal fifth fastest in history. Canadian national record, PB, and what does this mean for a 400 IM now? Just cool to see history repeating as well. Of course, everyone knows Summer's mum, Jill Horsted. Commonwealth Games bronze medalist in the 200 fly, and Pam Pax as well in the 200 fly. So it's a race that's very close to her family's heart as well, and just awesome to see her get the win. But now for Regan Smith, defeated at the Olympics for silver, and then defeated here at the World Champs again. And it's another tough meet for her. She just can't crack that gold, can she?
No. Still, Regan is still the 203 this season, right? Regan is still the
Yeah,
fastest.
right.
She's
in the
been
world.
203.
At some nothing meet, right? She just stepped on the blocks and crushed a 203. There's just something in her taper that doesn't allow her to continue the 200 butterfly. That last 50, she just can't hold it. She goes from 33 to 35.
Elizabeth Decker's a big PB, 2:05.4 to take the silver. Smith holds on. What is that?
That's Return of the Mac.
Oh,
Summertime. It's summertime, baby.
This is how we get copyright.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. We're in trouble.
Oh, sorry about that. A little
I
summertime
think
for
what's
everybody.
frustrating for Regan as well, that time that she swam in, Tempe, that wins it. And when you can do those
Absolutely.
times, those kind of sideshow meets, it's got to be frustrating when you can't replicate it at the big dance.
She's spreading herself too thin with all the events, but then Summer McIntosh does all the events. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's an excuse, but that's 3 seconds. That's not like she hasn't just missed her PB by half a second. She's missed her season's best by 3 entire seconds here.
Wow.
but then she goes up in the 50 backstroke and she knows she's got speed. She went speed in the 100 backstroke as well. So is it psychological or is it missing the taper? But she's still swimming okay in the other events.
Well, she's not
What
had a
is it?
season best in the 100 back here, right? So she's no season best 100 back, no season best 2 fly, season best 50 back. So, I mean, if she wins the 50 back, you can't complain with anything. But if she doesn't win the 50 back now,
I think
that's
this is a Bob Bowman thing that needs to be helped figure out, right? Like she's been on and off like this for years. So she hasn't
Just
been with Bob for that long. They got to figure out the double peak performance type of thing.
I think it's the mental pressure as well. Like you can drop a 203 at a nothing meet, and then when you need it, it's the most important. She just can't quite get there. So I think, working with Bob Bowman, just being consistent, I think will definitely help her. But she needs that consistency at big meets.
Well, anyway, summertime, baby. She's back. Look at Kurt, just loving
I think
life.
Kurt should just win summertime all show.
Well, I felt for her. That first race, like so much pressure on that 400 on day one, and you don't get the luxury of having obviously a semi to warm into it. You do your heat, and then next thing you know, first night under lights, you've got the former Olympic champ and the current Olympic champ right next to you, two of your idols, and you've got to deliver. And you could just tell. And we spoke about it previously as well, but when Brett sent me the interview of Summer post that 400, you knew she was okay. You knew it was a race thing, and she just fumbled that race. But psychologically, she was still dialed in. We saw it in the 200 with that world junior record, and then we see it tonight again with just
another world junior
fly.
record. Yeah, 2 world junior records, not bad.
So, no, but her program for Paris is going to be it's going to be intriguing. That's for sure. Where that 200 IM fits in, does she? How much does she take on? Because I think that 400 freestyle was a bit of a humbling experience for her. But we'll see.
Does Reagan get a tweet?
She still just got a white bronze medal.
Retweet.
She got a retweet?
It's very hard for every one of your swimmers to fire at every single meet. I mean,
oh yeah.
And one we are talking about the fact that Bob is her coach, so we are talking about it. But Bob's swimmers are really, really hitting it out the park, and you can't always have everyone deliver, and sometimes there's nothing you can do as a coach. Actually, that's a cop out. You can always do something, but
this is a pattern. This is nothing new for Reagan Smith. She does this all through her entire career. She's run hot and cold like this.
Yeah, she's not made the 200 back team for America since she set the world record. This is the first one she's made.
That's insane.
In 2019. She missed the Olympic team, come third at trials. Missed last Worlds team, come third at trials. Taken a bit to this year just to make the team, and there's been multiple coaches involved in all of them years. So we know she's super talented, but psychologically she's got some things to figure out. But yeah,
some girls do not need to taper that much, and if she's going 203 in the 200 butterfly at a no taper meet, she's probably one of those girls.
Yep.
All right, women's 100 freestyle.
Ooh.
It's just semis.
Let go.
This morning was pretty slow.
Very slow.
Absolutely. Very.
54.6 to make it back.
Yeah, that's
Watsel's got some work here because she's in this first semi, and the second one is like red hot.
Jam-packed.
Do you think she really wants to have a charge so she can push for a middle lane? Great to see Beryl there as well, and after what she's been through in the last few months,
losing her mother.
wish her all the best. And then, but surely like this front end speed of Whitesell, it was just beautiful to watch at US Nationals, wasn't it? And see if she can.
She's just
replicate
been
it.
the most consistent. Like the opposite side of the Reagan coin, who's inconsistent. Abby Whitesell in the last 12 months has been consistent. Again, 53.2 this morning. That's right around her best time, just dipping under 53 last month. So.
Where are you guys? How far ahead are you right now?
I just saw the 15, and it looked really nice from Abby. Her 15 was beautiful.
I'm at the 50.
Oh, geez, you guys are about.
Damn, I just got the start.
I'm at
It's
the
okay.
20. I'm at the 25.
Well, I won't ruin it.
Steenberger having a barn burner.
Yeah.
I was going to say she seems a bit off this meet, and then I'm glad I didn't say it because she's clearly not off.
And
She's been in a few finals, and
She had a really good relay split. Too,
really good
Yeah.
relay split.
51s on the relays.
Incredible. Oh, she just
50.
destroyed
Just
Whitesell.
destroyed it.
Oh,
I think
wow.
she
Don't
added
spoil,
2
don't spoil
seconds
it. Oh,
on
hang on.
it.
Yeah, I will spoil it. Boom. Thank you.
Sorry about
Wow. Wow. She just destroyed it. Oh, my God. She did destroy it. Look at that.
that.
Holy hell.
52.82 by Merit Steenberger of the Netherlands.
Mm.
Rikako Aiki got 7. She was in the bottom of the
She
your
looked-
screen.
She looked really good there. Really controlled through that first 50 and came home like a steam train. Steenberger.
Now, you guys, you calling her Steenberger? I think it's Steenbergen.
Bergen, yeah, Steenbergen.
No,
Mate,
it sounds
you
better.
Armbuster and
said
Steenberger. Steenberger, armbuster.
Armbuster.
Armbuster and Steenberger.
Armbuster. That's classic.
good
Hey,
time, 52.82. Good for her.
Megs,
Yeah, you kind of have to throw down, right, in that first semi-final. Like you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss that final, so you kind of have to show all your cards, right? Like you have to throw down.
You don't want to come forth.
Yeah.
Here's a crazy statistic. The 2 fastest flat start 100 freestyles from women at this meet so far are 2 women that aren't even swimming the individual. Sarah Shosham, 52.2, leading off the relay, and Shayna Jack, 52.0. And they're both not in the heats, in the semis. One didn't make the team. Sarah just didn't want to swim it. She likes the relay, and she's going to go like 21.5 in the 50 freestyle and 50 fly later this meet.
Yeah, here's a question for you, Sonny. I've been watching Sarah's stories on Instagram. She's been doing a lot of sitting around. Like that's not normal for her, and I can't imagine she really likes it either. Why is she sitting around? Like why not go and race?
She wants longevity in her career. She missed Worlds, or she decided not to go Worlds last year, and I think she's just trying to make smarter decisions. And she really is just focusing on the 50s. She hasn't done the 100 fly in a while now, maybe since did she do it at Tokyo? But I don't know. She wants the 50s, and I think she just gets jacked up for the relays and still can hit out at 52 too. Maybe after that she kind of thought, maybe I do just do the 100. But
Yeah.
then it was Molly who did the 52.0. What was Shayna? Shayna was 52.
Yeah, she's 52.02.
Good swim there. 3-3 for Whitesall. That'll make it back easy. 3-3. Okay. This is the hot heat. Nice.
Siobhan Hahi in lane 4, top seed, right next to Emma McKeon and Molly O. Kate Douglas is on her side. And then Sarah's Swedish buddy, Michelle Coleman.
You got a picture. You got a close up there of Kate Douglas just taking her jacket off. I mean, what a specimen! Like, what an athlete! Like, she just built to swim.
waist.
I say that all the time. Every time I see her, I'm just like, oh my god, that girl's built to swim fast. She's just
100%. Yeah.
Her biggest weakness is I feel like she's got too many options. It's her hardest thing is going to have to be where's she going to specify how's she going to juggle a huge program, because she can literally just do anything and everything.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to see her in the 200 breaststroke in a little bit.
I mean, she can win the 50. She can win the 50 free. She's so good. Like she really can swim anything. Probably not the 800 or the 1500. Leave that to Katie. But everything else she could clean up. What have we got here? Oh, Siobhan. I'll give you Sonny. I'll give a little props here. Siobhan, when I saw her this morning get up for her heat, she looked jacked. I was like, oh, Siobhan's ripped. Like she is a strong girl. I'd imagine she's pretty good in the gym.
Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Sometimes when you see these swimmers in person and you actually look at them just physically and like muscular structure, they're impressive. Sarah is the most impressive. Sarah Shosham, you see her do that or see her lift weights or do pull-ups, impressive. But Siobhan's up there. She's very, very physically fit and she's good in the gym.
Yeah.
Going back, obviously it was the talk of mainstream media yesterday, Molly's world record, but just that final 50 to 28.11.
Yeah. Outsplits Popovich.
Yeah, that was wild, huh? Yeah.
Emma McKeon looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is wild.
It's all Emma and Siobhan at the 50 mark, right?
Yeah, Siobhan looks so good.
Last. Molly O is dead last. Straight up. She's fifth, but still, it's pretty much dead last.
Yeah, but she's about to Popovich everybody. Watch this.
Oh, she's Popovich and everybody. Oh,
yeah, here she comes. She's making her way through this last 15 meters.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, my gosh.
She was dead last.
Siobhan looks really good, though.
No, Molly's winning.
Look at the legs Molly puts on. She just puts them on. It's like, see you, girls.
Oh, I thought Siobhan was going to get the touch there. Not quite.
Wow.
52.8. We've not really seen much yet, have we?
Nah, she's holding back, mate. Holding back. She's
got a relay as well tonight. Back.
Where's Kate Douglas there? Is Kate Douglas done enough?
Yeah, what did she do in that one?
It was close. It was the last 10 meters were not good.
She went out very quickly, Kate Douglas.
Just breathing nonstop.
Oh, Siobhan will smile. Good for you. There you go.
Siobhan went beyond the nose breathe. Siobhan done the full smile. Hey, what's going on, guys? Look like I could do a commercial.
Yeah, she gave the thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, bitches. Appreciate that.
Bitches. I don't think I've ever heard Siobhan say the word bitch. I haven't. She's never.
Molly only just got that on the finish.
Yeah.
Siobhan, I thought she was fading, but she came back in that
it looks
last
pretty
15 minutes. She looks
pretty
good.
controlled. What was the second 50 split?
26.9. Oh my goodness.
Who missed? Let's see who missed. Scroll down a bit, Nate. Let's see who missed.
Kate Douglas would have missed.
No, Kate,
I know.
Kate's in.
No,
6.
Wattel
No,
just
6.
out.
Tails out.
No shockers there, really. No one was going to make it, has
Nothing. No, nothing shocking here. They all walk through.
Except for Steenbergen, like being the top seed.
Yeah,
That
52.8.
was good.
Yeah, she's just keeping that seat warm. That's it.
What a great swim for her. 27.2 coming home. That's second fastest other than Molly O.
Molly O, the only one under 27.
There's no
come
one.
back.
There's no one that can touch her tomorrow. That's it. Molly O is going to go another world title right there. Like, she was cruising that. I mean, she could not have gone out any slower.
Champ.
You know?
She's a defending champ.
Yeah. Couldn't have gone out any slower.
Emma McKeon, defending, obviously, Olympic champ, 53.00. Looked a bit sluggish in her 100 fly as well. So,
All right, folks.
Is it time?
It's
it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
What is it time for? What
The event.
The men's 100 freestyle.
Should we all pick? Should we all pick a chicken bone
pick,
or?
Pick a winner. Pick a chicken.
Oh, okay. You want me to do this? Okay, Sonny, Matthew Richards. Kurt, let you go with Kyle Chalmers. Meagen, you're going to go with Kyle Chalmers too. My boy Brett, let's go with our boy Chlorine Daddy. And I will take Jack Alexi, Lucky Lane 8 for Team America.
You know, Nate, I've always just gone with my pals or whatever, and I want to pick Matt Richards, but I've said it all year. I've said Kyle Chalmers, and I'm going to stick with Kyle Chalmers. I've said it all year. You know, I've said it all year. I'm not gonna change my mind now. I'm picking Kyle Chalmers.
God, he's going to give the biggest flex on the lane rope if he wins this, Chalmers. He's absolutely going to go bananas.
He may snap the lane one. He may snap it. You know.
Jordan Crooks has been, from all accounts, on pool deck. People's champion. They're loving him. Absolutely loving him there. So,
well, listen, I'll tell you what. I put up a graphic last night of the top 600 freestyles. I left out 2 people. I left out the Frenchman. I left out the American. I left out lane 8. I could have not have got any more heat for that. Everybody's on Jack Alexi right now. They're all saying that he split his hands. He came back. They're saying Jack Alexi's going to win this from lane 8. Now, I'm going to put out. I'll put out a public apology if he does for leaving him off the graphic. But I just don't see it happening. Not in this
I don't
field.
see Jack winning, but I could see Maxime. Maxime is one of the best. He's the favorite for the one fly, in my opinion. He medaled in the 50 fly. I mean, Maxime could do this.
Honestly, I think we were talking about it yesterday off air, but man, if Kyle Chalmers doesn't win this, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win it, I'd like to see Richards go.
You guys
take
are all,
that 100.
You guys, look, I like your opinions. It's fun listening. But
We're too nice.
the world record holder's in lane 2. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's the only guy that's gone 46. He just stuck his tongue out to everybody. You know.
Yeah, he does that.
Come on, guys.
Look at that.
we saw Summer come back from a rough start, and obviously he's had a bit of a rough start. And Brett is, he's had him on the podcast as well. But this kid's mentality and these new generation kids' mentality, they don't let that one race phase them either.
We're on the block.
They see it as a learning process and they come back.
We're diving in. I'm in.
In the water.
Yeah, can we pause?
I'm in the water.
Just pause. Come on, give us a pause.
Okay,
Let me get
I'm
in the
paused.
water, for God's sake. Let me get in the water.
I've paused.
I'm going to get in the water. I'll tell you. Ready, set, in the water. There we go.
Wait,
in the water.
man, I saw Popovich growl at everyone on the block. His little corner of his lip went. No,
Jake.
He did.
Jake. Jack Alexi is out, boy.
Yeah.
Lucky lane 8, get out there, boy.
Alexi's
It's
gone.
almost like the
Alexi.
Forward to the
Popovich
foot.
is going out quick too.
Popovich is on it too, guys. Alexi's on fire though. Look at him
Chalmers is
go.
going to be last. Chalmers is
22-4.
7th at the 50.
Ooh, this is
Richards looks good in lane 4. He's breathing towards
Come on,
Chalmers. Here
Jack.
comes Chalmers.
Come on,
Alexi.
Jack.
Look at Alexi.
Alexi is clear.
Come on, Jack. He's spinning. He's going into straight on.
Lane 1.
Kyle Chalmers over the top. Kyle Chalmers over the top.
Chalmers.
Chalmers.
Oh, here we go. Here's the flex.
47-1. And in the outside lane, 2 of the graphic got on the podium. Maxime third.
Oh, there it is.
Alexi second.
Oh,
The biggest flex.
47.15. He's a bad man.
He's
And
so
finally,
naughty.
king of the world. First ever world title in the 100 free. How bad? He wanted it, didn't he?
He wanted
He's
it.
done it all now. He's just done it all, except the world record long course. He's done it all.
Wow.
Tied 7th at the 50. Tied 7th.
Alexi. If it was 1 meter shorter, I reckon Alexi would have had it.
Oh, big fist pump from Alexi too.
Well, too right.
Got after it. Good on him. But what Chalmers 7th
King
at the 50?
King Kyle.
Just signature move, wasn't it? His second lap is just
24-1-1. Not even
So good.
close.
Oh, Alexi. I reckon he took one too many strokes.
Alexi was behind by that point. Alexi might have won to 90. He didn't win to 99. The double bicep by Kyle.
Oh, Kyle Chalmers, what a swim. I mean, good for him. But Alexi had the swim of the meet there. Like, look at that. He just went for
Massive
it.
PB.
Popovich, 47.8 in 6th.
Alexi goes 47.3. Massive PB. Yeah. Wow. Two of the guys that are left off the graphic got the silver and the bronze. I feel terrible now. Oh, my God. Popovich got 6, 47.8.
Oh, that is
Wow.
funny. I didn't think of it.
2 of the guys on the graphic.
24-1. Ooh.
Alexi's got more to give off that start too. Yeah, that start wasn't fantastic again, which is really surprising for an American.
Oh, he took that extra
So
stroke.
good at it.
He took
Yeah,
that
that's what
extra
I said. He
stroke.
took an extra stroke. He should have gone long.
Oh, he finished with a slap hand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Matt Richards
Chalmers.
set another PB. I mean, you can't ask for more.
Yeah. Can't
Well,
ask for more.
That must have been a PB for Maxime, Jack. Kyle's just off his best.
And the man was just less than
Popovich.
2/10 off of his.
Kyle
Popovich
just
added a
loves it,
second.
though. He
Added a
just
second.
absolutely loves it. He just wants to be the man. The biggest alpha male is just like,
Yeah.
bam.
Well, it's the
I'm
last
here.
dance for him,
It's
isn't
me.
it? This is it. It's his
It's
last
me.
cycle. He's going to retire at the end of Paris, and so he's loving life. And you saw it in the relays with the young kids, and now individually. I think the takeaway from this one, Kyle's the king, but Matt, Alexi's got a lot more to give. He's got more, like a lot more. He can. If he's gone 47.3 with that finish, his start needs a bit more work. I'd like to see a replay of his turn as well. But mate, 47. He should be going sub 47. Kyle can go sub 47. It's yeah.
How many
impressive
shirts?
field.
How many shirts would I sell with Kyle with a chicken bone?
I think you'd sell a few now.
All right.
I'll
I'm
get the
surprised you
girl
didn't
to
whip out a
design it.
chicken bone. No
Yeah.
one whipped out a chicken bone.
Yeah, get the girl to design a chicken bone King Kyle shirt, mate.
We'll get that done. We'll
got
get that
double
done.
merch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll come up. Wow. Jeez. Hey?
Another gold medal for Australia. Stop it. Stop it.
Another one.
Didn't even think about what that means for the medal table. We were just watching the individual race there, but it does just mean Australia move forward again.
Oh, you know what?
We just love
Australia on
Fukuoka. We love it.
Number seven.
Well, in the words of DJ Khaled, another one. Jeez. How's that feel, Nate? How's that feel to be American right now?
I'm proud of the guy, man. I mean, what a great story.
No, that was a great swim. Good
Semifinals
for
was
him.
just he was toast.
Massive swim, yeah, massive,
Just
and
came
against
back.
boys that have been there, done that. Like he stood up against the boys that have been there, done. Yeah, massive swim, massive.
Especially for you, Hawke, you guys have a lot of, yourself and this stream has a lot of followers, like sprint followers, 50, 100 freestylers. Just talk to us the mentality and the confidence that it takes for someone like Kyle not to panic, to go out and you're turning second last and knowing that you've got that second 50 in you to come over the top of everyone.
Yeah, look, it's a tough balance, mate. It's so difficult to get right, and Kyle seems to do it time and time again, where he just gives it enough. Now, the only time that it worked, where he didn't pull it off was obviously Tokyo. But Kyle just seems to time these things so well. But my gosh, I mean, it did take a mistake on Alexi's behalf for him to lose that one. I think I wouldn't say Kyle got lucky, but Alexei could have finished better than that and been right there. But listen, Kyle got his hand on the wall this time, and that's what matters. You learn. What did Popovich say? You win or learn. I think Kyle has lost in Tokyo. He's come back and he's learned from that experience and gets his hand on the wall here and look, he sat on the lane line and did the double flex, but I don't think he overdid it. He just looked at that. He looked down the camera like he's been there before.
That's right.
I came here to do exactly what I just did, kind of look on his face. And that's why he's wearing the what's he got on his suit? He's got a magical suit, doesn't he, from Arena?
Great white shark.
Oh, the great white. Yeah, the great white. Yeah.
Wow. He ate the dragonfly. Yeah.
It's great white.
Becomes the first Australian world champion 100 since Magnussen did the double in 2011, 2013.
Since Mag, wow.
Good to see Kyle Chalmers
Second or
healthy
fourth
as well. I think
place
that's
is
why he's
never a
enjoying it so much. Go for
Sorry.
it. Poppy.
You just threw up Popovich there. What does he
Either
take from
win
this
or
meet
you
now?
learn something. Taking second or fourth place is never a bad thing. You either win or you learn something.
What about sixth?
What about sixth?
That was my thoughts. Sixth place.
Yeah, that's a really, really disappointing swim for Popovich. I mean, it's not even his season best. It's one of his season's worst swims. He was doing that in season basically. That's a really bad swim for him. I don't know. I can't even explain that one. He's gonna have to go back to the stoicism and figure that one out himself. But yeah, that one's disappointing for sure.
He was out.
He was out quick.
1/100th faster than his world record split. So he was out perfectly. He just doesn't
have
the back end right now.
Did we even know that Elizabeth Deckers? Did we know that Elizabeth Deckers just got a silver medal in the two flies?
Yeah, Meg's gave her a rap.
I gave her a little rap. I
had no idea. No idea. Hey, Megs, while you're there, just give us your best resting bitch face.
I don't think I have a resting bitch
Come on, give it
you
to us.
don't.
Come on, give it to us. Just imagine you're Regan Smith right now. Pretty good. Pretty damn good.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Wow.
I can't do it. Stop.
But Megs, give us a little hit on Deckers. Give us a little hit on Deckers as well. With Vinny, made the move. Doing the hard yards, and it's paid off for her already.
Yeah, she's training with Vinny Chase, as I like to call him. So Zach Stubblety-Cook's coach at Chandler. So Vince Rowley, I think she's going to do really well. I think she does need to work on that speed, that easy speed for the 100. So if she can get a little bit faster in the 100, it's going to transfer to a 200. And like we say, that kick is so important, that 200 fly. You just look at Marchand or you look at Phelps. I feel like that kick drive in the 200 fly, it all comes from the hips and all comes from the legs, but she's absolutely dominant through the upper body. I just like to see her work on her skills and her kick a little bit. But silver medal, you can't ask for much more. She went 2:05. I think she's going to get better and better, and she's only young. She hasn't made her Olympic debut yet, so good for her to do that a year out from Olympics. She made her debut last year for Australia in the Worlds at Budapest. So this is her second World Championships. I'm sure she wants to be known as an Olympian though next year. So watch out for her. Hopefully she can work on those skills and take it right up to summer.
Yeah, nice.
She's a cutie. She's probably one of the nicest people you'll know as well. She's a really good human.
Definitely has more to give, doesn't she? Especially with that leg power. So
yeah, absolutely.
Bright future, that's for sure. Bright future.
So this is interesting because the 50 backstroke is next, right? So Regan Smith is doing, I think she's like walking ahead. She's doing a medal ceremony, but she's literally got to get up and swim 50 backstroke final. That's switch on, switch off. That's a pretty good thing to be able to try and do. She's high-fiving.
Yeah, that's the opposite end of the pool as well. Got to go down the other end and
she's gone now.
Room.
Yeah, the other two are getting photos and giving high fives, and Regan Smith has just tried to take off a little bit early, and she is gone.
I'm going to go mute for a second, guys. I'm just putting a post up of King Kyle. Just give him a little love, man. After
Can
that,
you put a chicken bone in it? Can anyone just edit a chicken bone?
I wish.
Seriously.
I'm sure there's an emoji for that.
It's got to be.
But you need a turkey leg. I mean, chicken legs are so tiny. You go to the Chesapeake Jubilee, you get a turkey leg, bro. It's like serious.
Summer's actually got a smile. She's not got the resting bitch face. She's got a little smile.
She's always
It's easy to smile when you're a winner. Winners are grinners.
She was way taller than the other girls on the podium. I only saw it personally at the ISL, and she was small then. I mean, she was about 13 years old, but she was small. I remember just thinking, like, wow, how is this girl this fast? Because she was tiny, small and skinny. Now she looks, tall. She looks tall there on the podium.
Tall and
I remember
skinny.
getting upset at ISL when she had to leave because she had to start year 10. I was like, can't she just, don't worry about year 10. Can't she stay and just keep racing?
Only in grade 10. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I love how Toronto
was
got thicker anyways.
Yeah. With Reagan backing up, and it's a tough gig. Burkhoff, Captain Burkhoff.
Captain Burkhoff.
Does she become the captain? Oh, Captain Burkhoff adds another US gold. Does she, or does Kaylee take it? She's fresh. They're all fresh.
Kaylee as well, yeah.
Kaylee's right there.
I really like Kaylee.
We'll take that.
I think it's just Aussie, isn't it?
Yeah. Championship record 27-0.
I want the world record. I called this one in my predictions. I really want the world record.
What is it? 26-9-8.
They're going to be close. Yeah, looking at the world junior record there. Just a quick one on this, Meagen. Do we know much about Mina Atherton now? I remember her when she went 54-8 short course. She was one of the best backstrokers ever. Like, do you know her?
She holds the world. She holds the world short course for 200 back or 100. 100 back. Yeah, she didn't do trials. I'm not too sure exactly why. I think she
had a major injury. Yeah, I knew she had a major injury for a bit that ruled her out. And has just been trying to make her way back since. But
Minna was really mad skills. Like underwater is absolutely probably one of the best. So transferring that to long course, she struggled a little bit. But she, so I think she's injured. I'm not too sure. I'll have to get back to you on that one. But she didn't do trials, so she didn't even swim there. So she didn't miss the team. She just didn't compete.
Right,
we like Minna. She's a good girl too.
I'm back, everybody. Did my little Kyle post. I think I picked the most appropriate song possible. I think it's a crack. Bow down when I come to your town. Yeah, that's a cracker. Oh, King Kyle, eh? Oh, listen, it's so hard. Yeah. So hard to pick a winner when you got guys like that, and I like them all. Like, look, I left Alexi off the thing. Like they're all good, mate. You make a world championship final, you're good, especially in that event there where it's just there's hundreds of seconds between the winners and losers. But and they're all grown men, so it's hard to pick a winner. But you got to go with someone. I've been backing Popovich, since the day that he took the world record at 16. It's just he's good, but Kyle Chalmers, good for you, mate. What a story. And when he retires, he's going to go down as one of the greats. He just is. He's one of the greats.
Do you think he's obviously done everything except for that world record in the 100. Do you think he wants it? Do you think he does it? Do you think he breaks it?
He's peppering it. Why not?
Yeah.
If he stays
the only
healthy,
thing left.
He stays healthy. Yeah. I think so.
He's been 7-0 so many times, 7-1 here.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yeah. He does need a breakthrough. Look, honestly, I think if his only chance to get is he's got to go out faster.
He's got to go out faster. Yeah,
he's got to go.
Yeah. Guys, are we watching the 50 back? Because I'm watching it.
I'm about to start.
And Regan's up at 15. So is top lane. Ingrid Vilm, no, she's already gone. Kylie Mash looks good. Oh, it's game over. Oh, God, you guys are going to love the result here. Oh,
Captain Burkhoff.
No, Kaylee McEwen. Oh, my God.
Kaylee McEwen, another gold?
Oh, my God.
Oh, she's not losing from here, surely.
Dude, oh, my God. And GB medal. GB medal.
Is this another Aussie?
Oh, win? Get on the wall. Yes.
Oh, my God. That's another Aussie win.
50s don't count, apparently, to America. So.
Oh, what was the time?
7-0.
Good girl. Oh, what does that do? What does that do for Regan Smith? What does that do psychology?
Does this
Just
Yeah,
her
nothing.
psychology
It's just
of
a
not.
50. She just swam the
I
two
know,
fly.
does this force Bob Bowman to finally have a team meeting?
He brings in all the big players.
Although Kaylee
Leon
McEwen, she got
Marchand,
that off the start. She
Ilya
was first to
Faroon.
15. Easily the best starter. She's worked on that. She's worked on her start. She's
Yes.
worked on her skill. She's
100%,
absolutely.
Megs. 100%.
She hasn't
We knew
always
she was the
been
best. Yeah. Well, we knew she was the best swimmer once she got
Yeah.
going, but those skills underwater off the wall, and she's really taken up another notch in the last 12 months.
I don't know if you guys can see that underwater shot off the start, but her fly kicks are so fast and just like compared to anyone else, that far out, that speed to the first 15 for that breakout, it's just like a little whip.
I'm gonna go on mute and just put another Instagram post up. Just use the same song. Bow down when I come to your town.
Someone's just said it doesn't count towards the medal tally? Is that right? Or is that
What doesn't?
the 50s? Or are you just messing with us because you guys are jealous?
Real
Oh,
It counts.
stop it. Stop.
It's raining gold medals for Australia.
Of course, the
And
Americans
what,
don't care.
27.08, third fastest in history, takes
Yeah.
another 8 100ths off her personal best. So new Australian and Commonwealth record for her as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate,
Damn.
just give us a quick update while I'm on mute of the medal count. Just the medal
Two
count.
more.
It hasn't been updated yet.
And there's a 4x2 relay to come also tonight.
Would you take a silver and a bronze, or would you just take one gold if you're Regan Smith? Because she's got a silver and a bronze in about 40 minutes, which is really cool. But come on, if she had not done that two fly, she would at least put herself in the equation for that win,
It
right?
wouldn't have mattered, dude.
Wouldn't have mattered. Okay, fair enough.
Wouldn't have mattered.
I think I'd just take one.
Yeah, me too.
But it's always the what if, right? It's always
Yeah.
a what if.
Kaylee
Kaylee McEwen,
Can
you
we also
can't
say
win
as well,
it.
she's only 10 100ths off the world record
Yeah.
in that swim as well. So, like, could be the world record holder 51 too.
God.
Like, that's a possibility now.
Can anyone
Congrats,
beat
Sonny.
her?
That was y'all's third
Yeah.
medal of the meet. Keep up the great work.
That was a bit salty.
It was salty, wasn't it?
It was a bit salty, mate.
We're focused on Olympic events over here at USA Swimming, okay?
What I do like is this Japanese crowd with their little noisemakers.
You're gonna
They're
get
called
us
thunder
killed,
sticks, Meg. Thunder sticks.
Sorry, thunder sticks.
Joe. I'm muted, Brett.
Yeah. Does he know that he's muted?
We're
I
gonna
think
get
he does because he doesn't want the copyright. He just gave us a bit. But Haley said it was fun. She said that was fun, Nate.
I'm sure it
50s
was
are fun though,
winning
right?
a race.
It's got to be
Oh.
more fun than a 200 back or a
It
200
doesn't really
medley.
hurt though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 100s, that's a 50 for you, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, it was 3 100s.
3 100s, yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
wow. Oh,
What's up?
so
Actually,
fun.
Lauren Cox was 1.12 away from winning.
Oh, and she missed the GB record by 100. It's 719.
Oh, stop it.
Are you calling it? Does Australia win the medal tally? Is it over?
Yes.
Is it too early to call?
No, it's pretty
No,
much
it's
over.
done.
Hang on
Think
a
the
second.
momentum, you can't stop.
I'm going to unmute myself for a second. Is it too early to call? I called it 4 days ago. How much earlier did I call it? Fucking 4 days ago. Bow down when I come to your town. Hey?
And also, do you feel for the NBC coverage? Because what are they talking about?
They're talking about the Aussies. That's what they're talking about. They're cringing.
They're not having a meeting about it.
They're going to revoke my passport over here, guys.
Yeah, you're going to get sent home for sure.
Yeah, sent home. Back over
Obviously,
the
this
border.
200 breaststroke, there was no Leon Marchand. He was entered. Definitely didn't swim it this morning. I think we already knew that, right, though?
Yeah, we knew that. Called that on the podcast too. This is the place for breaking news. Wow. I mean, I'm stunned right now. Like I'm actually stunned. I mean, this Aussie just demolition continues. It's a gold medal feast.
And the options keep coming, like Meg said. Take Marchand out of this. You got advantage. Subtlety Cook, probably his nearest rival. They'll go head to head in the semi-final. The Purple Dragon and Jin Young, who's had an outstanding meet. But it kind of goes that way as well when some of those races start to drop for golds that you probably didn't expect, and then they just keep coming. And then, like you said as well, we've still got the 4x2 to come. It's really going Australia's ways, and just scary how history can repeat. It's, since Fukuoka, mate, they're going to have an Australian embassy there or something, because whatever's in the water there, they love it.
Fukuoka, mate. Something about Fukuoka.
Yeah, it is.
It's hot. Hopefully the Aussies are getting the paint across their chests like 22 years ago.
Guys, if you haven't, I put a link in the chat earlier in the show. God, I can't go far enough back for it. But there's this awesome a kind of documentary that World Aquatic made. It's really worth a watch. It's 45 minutes. It's got Ian Thorpe, Grant Hackett. It's got Michael Phelps. It's got Natalie Coughlin, Kazuki Kitajima. Watch it, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat again. 45 minutes, well worth your time today. Really cool.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that tonight for sure.
I just put the YouTube one in there.
You just put the link, have you?
The YouTube link, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Sweet. Watch it. That. Go click on that. After we've finished this, go and watch that.
Yeah, don't watch it now.
Actually, I did watch it. That was my bedtime story last night. I watched it and then went to sleep. It was a beauty. I was actually in it. I was in it.
Yeah.
All right. We're in the water.
Oh.
200 breaststroke. Just kidding.
Come on, that's a low blow. The 200 breast is good.
No, it's not. It's not a great event. Nope.
It's literally a good event. What are you talking about?
No, there's nothing good about breaststroke, first off.
It's a pretty good race here, this first semi. There's about 4 of them across the
Where is it?
first 50.
There's my link.
It definitely is a dark art 200 breaststroke. It's like unlike any other race, and just even the difference between the 1 and the 2 is hectic.
Dark arts,
which is pretty amazing for this Chinese guy to if he can win all 3. That's impressive, to say the least.
Impressive.
To have
they're going out quick
range.
in this first semi. They're right on that world record line. They're out in a 102.0.
That's because Stubbly Cook comes home in 102.9. So
lane 1 is Brett Hawke. Look at him.
He's out there.
No cap.
Maddie Madison from Finland.
Yeah,
Brett, you look good up there.
Finish,
Brett,
boy.
you look good in breaststroke, mate.
Mate, my legs couldn't do that if I paid them to.
You paid your legs. Brilliant.
Nah, it's impossible.
Eddie Reese is going to be tweeting about this. Casper Corbeau, Texas. Take it to the
good.
Eddie Reese will be tweeting.
Corbeau looks good.
Eddie loves a tweet.
Does Eddie have
So
Twitter?
does Bobby.
No.
Eddie
He's 82. He doesn't have Twitter.
Eddie loves he'll retweet. He's a retweeter.
He's a
Is he
retweeter.
82 now?
Yeah.
All right, Watanabe's still here from Japan in lane 6, but Casper Corbeau is pulling away from Josh Matheny on his left side. He's going to win this heat. Josh Matheny's probably going to get second. Watanabe's falling behind a little bit.
Oh, he's staying a little bit.
Matty Matson in lane 1 at the top of your screen. He wants a third swim rather. Arno Kaminga, lane 2, 6th place. He's not going to make it back.
You know, Matty Matson, no, not Matty Matson, Watanabe told the Japanese media he's going to get the world record.
Oh,
Is that what he
geez.
said?
Yeah. Yeah, he said that.
Corbeau was not nose breathing, but he's got a nice little earring in. He looks pretty happy after that 208.4.
It's not a lie if you believe it.
Yeah.
With the Sonny. So.
I'll give you a stat as well.
Say that again.
It's not a lie if you believe it. I'll tell you a stat in this breaststroke as well. No swimmer, not even Kitajima, has done the 51-2 triple at a world championship. So the Purple Dragon, Chin Young, chasing history. And he's going to have to come over the top of the world champion, the world record
Olympic
holder,
champion.
and the Olympic champion to do it.
Wow. Yeah, this is exciting for tomorrow.
I don't think anyone's beaten Zach Stubbly Cook. I think they're hot right now. Has anyone beaten any Aussies yet? Has an Aussie lost a race? What happened? You know why? You know why they win? They have team meetings.
Stop.
Yeah, they have team meetings. We used to have. Did you used to have team meetings?
Of
Surely.
course they did. They talk about winning. We talk about winning
Meetings
in
about
Australia.
meetings.
Americans don't talk about winning, apparently. No team meetings. That's just the word on the street. I'm giving everybody some inside info. Apparently no team meetings. Okay. That's
because Bob's too busy retweeting.
Wow.
He's too busy winking.
Wow.
He is.
I look forward to seeing the fallout because either way, it doesn't matter what happens to the rest of this meet now. Like this is going to be a fail from the US team and probably one of their biggest fails at a major meet in a very long time. And we start to do, a breakdown of it. What are going to be the major repercussions coming out of Fukuoka for the US heading towards Paris next year?
Well, you know what I'm hearing out of the US camp, and I'm talking about coaches on this side of the world, not in America, not in Fukuoka right now, just the American I'm hearing that they're saying America's swimming great. Just Australia's swimming better. Australia's having the meet of their life, and they're all saying America's swimming great. Like Jack Alexi just finished second in the 100 free and swims a lifetime best. I think they're getting caught up in the fact that this is a young American team and they're swimming really good. They're just being outswum by an incredible Australian team right now. That's kind of the takeaway. So I don't know if they're really looking at this as a failure. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for the purple dragon to come out.
There he is.
Well, if you had to give him a score, if you had to give him a grade at the moment, the US team a grade, what are you going to give him?
C+.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd give him a B minus.
Sonny, where'd you pull that stat from the other day where you were talking about the in-season best times?
TVs.
Like even Regan Smith just in the 2 fly there swam faster in season. So what was that stat from?
Saw it on Twitter. I don't know who tweeted it. One of the Twitter people. One of the Twitter people tweeted it. Yeah, I agree. You've got to be swimming, if not lifetime bests, season bests. And when you talk about a young team, they really need to be swimming lifetime bests. Like, if you're a young swimmer and you're not swimming lifetime bests at the World Championships, come on.
Well, that stat's a little bit harder. That's a tough stat. I'm going to give him a little break on that one because there's very few teams that have ever gone to any major championship and swum lifetime best. Now, the in-season best is a completely different thing. You should be swimming your fastest swims at this meet for the season, no doubt about it.
I think I'm more meant all these young guys that made the American team, they've done so in lifetime bests at the trials, which is why they're not even getting season bests here.
Luke with a little jab there. I love that.
Yeah, that's good. In the comments too, give us a grade for this US team so far. What you think? I'd be intrigued to see. It's got to be surely a C. Somewhere take Ledecky's going to Ledecky. The goat's going to goat. Take her out of it, and mate, it's got to be a C. Surely.
Take her out and put the Russians in. Yeah, even worse.
We've had some misses.
Do you think trials was too close? Is that what it is, or like
in
why?
In this case, yes, because they have to work so freaking hard to make the team, and it's like when they're good enough, like Caleb Dressel, he can semi-taper and peak here, but when they're not Dressel, they have to go all in and use so much emotional energy and so much preparation that it's hard to then, back it up again here at World Champs. But guys, are you watching Chin? To 15, he's won the race.
Quick.
Zach Stupple-Cook is going to have the chase of his life at 150.
Well, that's his bread and butter. That's all he does is chase.
That's all he does. Yeah, it's all he does. Animal Chin. Can we just call him Animal Chin from now on?
Dragon Chin.
No, Purple Dragon.
Purple
He's
Dragon.
a body clear
Dragon
of the
Ball.
field at 70 meters.
Dragon Ball.
The other thing,
you say something?
I was just going to say, like, when you watch his breaststroke kick, there is no question, is he butterfly kicking or not? Absolutely not at all. Nothing. Zilch.
No,
the way
nothing.
it should be,
No, he's doing nothing. Now, listen, back to this real quick while these guys are swimming breaststroke for the next 7 minutes. Did anybody seriously ask themselves why I picked the gold medal count to Australia 4 days ago? Did anyone even think about why? I'll tell you the why. I'll give you the why. It's a simple why. Americans don't have a superstar right now that can dominate and win multiples. They don't have the Phelps. They don't have the Lochte. They don't have the Dressel. Okay, they've always relied on the superstar that's going to win multiples. Now, even Katie Ledecky, as good as she is, she was only really guaranteed 2 golds here, right? Now, she was contending for others. That she was only guaranteed. The US have always had the superstars that have won multiples, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 8 gold medals. So it was an easy pick for me. They're lacking superstars in the US team right now, and so it's simple to say that they're going to lose the gold medal count.
Tell you who has got a superstar: Australia and Zach Stubblety-Cook, and China in the chin. These two. This is a fast semi, way faster than semi one.
Yeah, he loves it.
Seventh, top 3, all 207 there.
7
World
lows
junior record from Dong. Dong just took a world junior record.
Ding dong.
You forget with the Purple Dragon, he was originally a 200 breaststroker before he went and did his military service. So, he's gone 207. Back in 2017. So this is where he's come from, and obviously he's come back on the the big military program, and he's got some fast twitch fibers powering those 50 and 1, and it's going to be a great final tomorrow night.
Look at I love the Purple Dragon giving him props there. Like, oh, you son of a bitch, you kicked my ass. That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he was legit speaking to him. He clearly knows English.
Yeah. I said, fuck, mate,
hey, good swim for Matt Fallon. The young American kid, he was right there. He swims very similarly.
He came back. He came back really well in that last 50. He gave himself a little fist pump too at the end.
Who did?
The Fallon, American,
the bronze medalist.
And how old is Dong?
He's under 18.
He must be under 18. Has to be 7'2", 7'7".
8'4".
Zach Stubblety-Cook, though, that was like a preview pretty much for the final, right? He looks really good. 207.2, fastest into the final. Do they catch him? Does Chin go out really, really quick and holds on?
Chin goes out harder. I think Chin goes out 59.
I think he has to.
Throws it. Just boom.
I don't know. Nothing phases Stubblety-Cook. He's used to it. I don't know. He loves it. He loves a pace setter. I reckon hold off and try and cook him the final 50. But
he still came home in a 32.8. The Dragon. So that's still really solid. He didn't die. I don't think he switched it off too much either. That third 50 went 33.5, so a little bit off compared to Stubblety-Cook.
The Dong, 32.11.
The Dong.
Yeah, the Dong, 32.1.
I think you're right. I think Chin is just gonna open it up first 100. Right? He knows what these other young dudes are doing. Stubblety-Cook can't even break a minute if he wanted to on a relay. Right? This guy's going to be out there. He's going to crush him in the first 100, and hopefully he doesn't get caught on the way home. It's going to be a fun.
Imagine that flex if he wins.
A lot, talking about breaststroke. All right, what's up next?
The 100 medal ceremony for the 100 freestyle. Chalmers. Does he give a flex again? Does he go double? Does he have the chicken bone?
Nah. Work's been done.
Act like you've been there. Loves it.
Walking pretty cool.
Oh, world junior record to Dong. Good job.
Yeah, we said that, mate. Come on now, wake up.
I'm just going to show you. This is just how far behind I am on my coverage.
Wow, you are.
What are you watching it on?
Yeah, what are you watching?
What do you want?
Recast. You all need recast. The best.
I'm on recast. It's very good. Thank you, Sonny.
You watching Dong on the Peacock?
Yeah.
I pay $5 for a Peacock, man. I'm sticking with it.
Who did Kyle Chalmers just give like a bro handshake to? Like one of the.
They're not showing it in America. On the Peacock, they're not showing it. They refuse.
Gave someone like a little bro handshake.
I got a bro handshake. I got a Backstreet Boys commercial.
Must be someone who is giving out the medals for this 100 freestyle.
Andy Irvin, just in a suit, just behind the podium, and just gives a little.
That's who it is.
Well, he's on the athletes commission. He's on the athletes commission, isn't he, with World Aquatics? And that's what we said.
I didn't even recognize him. He's got a mo. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's ripping a 50 freestyle at World Masters next week.
But who else can champion getting 50s into the Olympics? He's the 50 king. So surely, he's going to get. He
texted me privately, said it's not happening.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's drunk the Kool-Aid. They don't want to force it. They don't want to fight it.
No.
So disappointing. So disappointing.
Yeah, it's sad.
Oh, come on,
You've got
Chalmers.
to put,
Give
you've
us a
got to
little
put yourself
smile.
out there. You've got to put it out there.
The Americans are talking about the 2 medley coming up. They've gone away from the medal ceremony. I'm not even looking at it right now. I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, this 200 IM is going to be good.
Well, it's back to their narrative as well. And if the US can't win, then the second best thing for NBC coverage is for Leon to win. So, that's what they kind of push because he's the next coming of Phelps.
I mean, he's the fastest guy in the whole world. He's the best swimmer in the world right now.
Yeah, and also I just think Kyle would be great on NBC coverage as well. They'd love him. Get an interview with him.
Absolutely.
All right. Are we going to see a world record?
No.
If one of you guys break my world
You have that
record,
clip?
I will fly personally to you and congratulate you and give you a big hug.
Is that a dog?
A dog in the background.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Vicious.
He was like swatting it away the entire interview.
Can't use some
I
AI
love-
to get rid of the
I
dog.
love Lofty.
Yeah.
I love him.
Lochte is an absolute character.
Oh, we're in the ready room. Marshawn's doing some deep breaths.
Nose breathing.
Couple
Saying
of
thanks for coming, boys.
Sonny, what about Dunk? Big chance here. He very could have easily won that Olympic title back in Tokyo. And he's probably set, whether he's done it on purpose or not, this is, one of his only, if not his only individual event. So he's going to be fresh and looking to, give it a big shake.
Yeah, look, he wants to win races. I just can't look past the French guy. He's just,
The best ever.
I think we could get a GB silver bronze. Tom Dean will finish faster than even Leon Marchand. Last 50, Tom Dean will have the best one, but he's not as good at the other strokes as Marchand or even Duncan. Duncan, he's got a good all-round package, but again, not enough to beat Leon Marchand.
Too early for that.
Good package.
Too early, mate. Too early. It's 5:03 a.m., mate. Take it easy. What do we got here? Does Carson even, is he considered for a medal?
Yeah.
He'll be in the mix.
Oh, hell yeah. He's considered for almost a gold medal.
I think it'll be a battle for silver and bronze. A battle.
Oh, does
This
Carl
is
not
a-
like Jack Alexi? What's going on here?
I don't think they would. I think they were just chatting and having a wave.
Yeah. Let's not read into this.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't think you read into it too much. I don't know.
Yeah, this is Jack Alexi's first big meet. Like Kyle Chalmers has never walked
probably doesn't even know
that
him.
dude ever. He has no idea who he is. But he's probably friends with the Maxime Grousset.
Probably had a couple of bevies after a meet before with him.
Oh yeah.
Let's quote Spencer here, can we?
No.
After the race. Why are we quoting him after the race?
Thanks for
didn't
coming,
want it
Spencer.
Thanks, Spence.
I like the positivity. It's good positivity, but I
We
think
love positivity.
Lofty's world record is one of the most underrated world records in the books as well. It's a phenomenal swim. Phenomenal.
It is because Phelps at his peak couldn't break it, couldn't beat
Yeah.
Lochte 2011.
Yeah.
Bodysuit Phelps was slower than Jammer Lochte. Lochte in 2011, 2012 was just unbelievable.
Unstoppable.
154 on his back,
Yeah.
154 flat on his. He could do the free stuff. I think he was making teams for 100 fly here and there.
He was, yeah.
51s. He was all over the shop.
Yep.
He didn't make the 100 fly in 2012. I know that. He got shut out on that one. Anyone know who beat him? Anyone?
What year?
2012? Anyone know who beat him in the 100 fly? First shutout? Shut him out? Anyone?
Phillips?
No. Come on. In the comment section.
Joseph Schooling.
No. At the trials.
No, the
American
US
trials. Who shut him out? He finished third. Who shut him
Tom
out?
Shields?
No, mate.
Tommy
Did I
Shields?
coach Tom
Yeah.
Shields? Did he sound
No.
like
Oh, yeah, the small guy.
Huh? Come on.
The small
anyone?
guy.
His name.
Anyone?
McGill.
McGill.
Tyler
McGill.
Tyler
Yeah,
McGill,
yeah.
baby. Tyler
That's-
McGill.
Yeah.
That's a shutout, baby. You know what
That
that
was
is?
a good
Definitely.
podcast, by the way.
Zane knew.
I'm gonna bring that one back.
That's a flex.
Yeah, look, all
Zane.
these people knew. We've got some swim fans in here. I
Yeah,
love
we've
it.
got some,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
fans. I love it.
Got some swim nerds around here.
Nathan's hot dog eating competition.
I love that.
I definitely consider myself a swim nerd.
Wow. Wow, who's that?
That's Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy in the background.
Yeah, we like Ryan Murphy.
Hey, Carson's looking pumped, Brett. Have you seen him walk out?
Oh, wow, Carson's smiling. Look at that. Hey?
Smiling. He's looking.
Tom Dean looks like he has hot pants on. Like he must have the longest legs or the shortest suit. He looks like he's got little hot pants.
Probably both.
Honestly.
He looks like he was at my circuit yesterday. Look at those little hot pants.
Does he have really long legs, Sonny, or is it just the suit? Does he not pull it down enough, or?
The Speedo suit finishes quite high above the knee. Leon wears the same suit though, so we can see if it looks different on Leon. But they like to downsize that suit, the Speedo Pure Valor. It's one they downsize quite a bit, so maybe he's wearing the junior sizes.
Junior Valor. Hey, he's tucking into the Junior Valor. That's got to be tight. What do we got here? Okay.
Marshawn looks like he's been here before, doesn't he?
Look at what do we got here? Carson Foster's looking fresh. He looks smiley. He looks light.
He's looking diesel.
Hey, listen, Carson Foster here, guys. Let's not overlook this kid. Look at him smiling. Love it.
I want Shane Cassis at his best. Shane Cassis at his best could win this. Come on, Shane.
Is it disrespectful to say it just looks like he hasn't done the work? Just looks like he just hasn't done the work. And a bit like Popovich as well. He just hasn't done the work.
Shane Cassis said to me he was too tapered for trials. He said, I don't want that much taper ever again in my life.
Yeah, fair enough.
Too much rest.
He said, I'd never done more than a week when I was with Jason at A&M. And he said, I've had too much taper.
At least he knows, though. Like, that's good. It's always...
Did he also say he did too much training or not enough training?
He said he'd done not enough training.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the water.
Oh,
racing.
Shane Cassis
is going
is winning this from lane 8 right now.
Shane Cassis is freaking flying. Come on the ball.
Baby.
Go on, Cassis. Cassis is
Christ, he's
freaking
going to be
going.
on 23.
Go on,
he's
lads.
under world record,
Who's the
babe.
best
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Jack Alexi out in lane 8 here.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Cassis out
What
there
a
going
turn by
wild.
Marshawn. Jesus
Oh, Marshawn
Christ.
absolutely dominated that
Jesus
backstroke
Christ.
underwater.
Mm,
Woo.
mm.
So did
Carson
Foster.
holding his own.
Foster's having a great
Foster's
backstroke,
right there,
bringing it
guys.
to him.
Foster's
Yeah.
right there.
It's the Americans
Absolutely.
and it's Marshawn.
Hey, what's Foster's best time? Does anyone know?
His,
156. I think it might have been this morning.
Guys,
his
this is-
stroke rate in that
Listen, Foster's
backstroke.
right in this.
53-2.
Yeah.
Come on, Carson.
Oh,
Foster's
Eddie
right in this.
versus the
Oh,
showdown.
Foster's right in this.
Foster.
Holy hell, Foster's smiling. He's smiling in breaststroke.
Ah, here he goes.
Oh,
Look
oh,
at
the
this.
Marshawn.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Come
that
on, Carson.
breaststroke is absolutely dominating.
Come on.
He's not going to get that world record.
Do you
Come
know
on,
who's still
Carson.
in the race? Genuinely.
Cassis.
Shane
Cassis.
Cassis is still in this race.
Yes, he is.
He's right up in
He
this.
is definitely in this race.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Watch this turn by Leon. Just underwater
Yeah.
shot. He's still under.
Underwater.
He's still going. Oh my God, that turn! that turn! Did you
Oh.
see that turn?
Here comes
that's
Here
nice.
comes Duncan
Duncan
Scott in
Scott,
lane
yeah.
5.
This is a 154. No, maybe a 55.
No, he's not.
low.
Just
Shane
off the world
Cassis
record.
might take bronze, and that would be nice. I would like to see that.
Go! Get on that wall, buddy. Get there.
God, I told you
from lane
I
1.
told you the GB 2-3.
Tommy
I said it.
Dean.
I said they'd have the best last 50. Tom Dean, bronze
Oh,
from the
wow.
top lane.
Is that Leon Marchand's brother that just has a little cut out of his face?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes bananas after the race.
154.
154.8.
Only thing, or you said before, the only thing more disrespectful than a nose breathe is that last underwater turn. And that was just disrespectful to the rest of the field.
What about that? How's the respect on that? Just popping up the 3 there.
Yeah.
Hey?
Zero respect. He's like,
Zero.
yeah, I've done that.
Just went boom like that.
Third fastest ever.
What was Tom Dean's last 50? Tom was last for 150 meters.
26-8. I just made that. I made it up. I made that up.
Cheers,
Tom
mate.
Dean. Tom Dean came home like a
Probably
rocket,
close,
didn't
though.
he?
What happened to Carson? I thought Carson was going to do it for a bit.
Yeah, so did
Yeah.
I.
He was
Yeah,
on the
he did.
money at the 100.
What did
He was-
Cassis get? 4th or 5th?
Fourth, I think.
Oh, bud.
I'm gutted for him. I like him. Yeah.
What's
What
the
was
result?
his final 50 split?
Yeah, Carson wasn't that far off his best. He's right there. I mean, it's a decent swim.
156.3 for
20
Cassis. Foster got fifth.
27-1 for Tom Dean. 27-1. Over a second quicker than Marchand's last 50.
Holy
My
moly.
God. Look, 7th to 3rd. He was 7th, 8th, 7th, 3rd.
And Casas with the second worst final 50 to get 4th.
Not surprising. He was out in 24-3.
Carson Foster's last 50. Look at Carson's last 50.
Bronson knew it. Look, Bronson said it before the race. Carson to the 125, then it will be Leon. That was exactly what happened.
That's
That was
exactly what happened. Wow. Good call.
Just all that breaststroke leg, wasn't it? Absolutely dominated in that breaststroke.
Yep.
Do you wish that we saw Leon in a 200 breaststroke? If not, obviously not now, but in the future?
Yeah, I'd like to see him.
Just going back to that world record though, and Sonny saying it's underrated. Like he was 0.8 off that world record, and that's like he's dominating the world right now, and he's still 0.8 off that world record. That is a filthy world record.
It's very naughty.
Naughty.
Record. How do you say it, Sonny? It's better with a British accent.
Lochte was a naughty swimmer.
So naughty.
Can we buy shares in Marchand? Because, like we said, like we've already spoken about it. But mate, what is this guy's net worth in the next 12 months?
You can buy his watch.
He's got to get out of, and he's got to get out. He's got to make money. It's bank time, absolute bank time for this kid.
Yeah.
And I think though it's more bank time after Olympics when he does dominate. You know, imagine that when he dominates and takes three, maybe even 4 gold medals, if that.
What else is he racing at this meet?
That might be it.
4x2
relay.
4x1 medley on the breaststroke.
4x1 medley. That's it. Oh.
Just got a couple relays, I think.
Is he going to take his 3 and leave?
Seriously, 2095 made it back in the 2 breast. He could have gone 2090, which would have been about 1% effort, and he'd have still won that 2 IM.
Yeah.
Could he? I'm being harsh on him now. Could he have done a 200 breaststroke semi and still won that race?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
what he just said. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry.
Yeah. Could have. Absolutely. Yeah.
Easy.
What do you reckon about if Tom Dean actually? Do you reckon Tom Dean's tactic is he goes real easy for 150 so he can have that last 50, or do you reckon he could just really work on the other 3 strokes? Because surely,
I think he just works on the fly back and breast.
His breaststroke is awesome.
What did he split? Can we just
33.3?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just obviously he's better at the breast and free.
Yeah, Duncan and Tom had the same breaststroke splits, 33.
That's crazy.
That's
27-1, like, out.
It's the back
money the last couple of days. What does that mean? Like we're talking millions of dollars here.
Yeah. Like these guys train their backsides off. They deserve the cash. Like
they get
money's a massive factor. Like take a look at the Celtics. They just signed Jaylen Brown. He's not even the team's best player. Just signed a 5-year deal for over $300 million. That is insane money.
They deserve so much more. Absolutely so much more, swimmers, of how much they train and how much they put on the line. They deserve
and just
more.
Because you don't see swimmers on your TV every day, like these athletes train harder than any of these pro athletes in the US. And I'll stand on that. You know, they living in the US 5 years now, everyone makes such a big deal about leg day and tour days and all this. Like this is just standard stuff for these swimmers. Like far out. There is no off season. Like, leave me alone.
On the BBC, on BBC Sport, on the day that Matt Richards and Tom Dean went 1-2 in the 200 freestyle, you had to scroll all the way down just to see BBC Sport mention that. And at the top was Mbappe might be going to Saudi Arabia for $3,000 billion, or genuinely like 300 million. You can't even find a mention of Matt Richards, world champion, beating David Popovich. It's pathetic. And we don't want the money. We want the swimmers to get the money they deserve.
And the recognition.
Absolutely.
Too.
And the recognition. Yes, absolutely, Kurt.
Even like Kaylee McEwen, after she won, 3 gold medals. after the Olympics in Tokyo 2021. And she got a couple of big sponsors, but nothing outrageous. So, the best swimmer in the world, and she's just gone on to break some world records, and she's still, not getting paid millions of dollars.
Tell you what, she's got that watch on the podium right now. Don't worry about that, eh? I see it.
Hopefully it's worth something. Good girl.
Sleeves up,
Deserves
baby.
it.
Sleeves up.
Absolutely deserves it. Saudi Arabia, do they have a swimming club?
Yeah, I'm going to it. Going to it and going to do some clinics out there.
So comment, why does Regan always look angry? I think she's just got that. I think that's just her. I don't think she's angry. I think she's just
it's just the RBF. What are we talking about?
I feel for her. She's there, but she's
Yeah.
not like. And Kaylee owns her. She's taking her to school. She's driving her to school in every single event right now, and that's a tough gig. That's a real tough
Driving her
thing.
to school. Wow. She's the bus driver. Welcome aboard. Let's go.
No, was she just mocking her on the podium?
I think she is.
no.
Caitlin McCune just went like this.
Oh, she did the sad face.
She did the sad face with the number 1 up.
Wow. She did, and looked directly at her.
Yeah, he did turn towards her.
I think that was a thanks for coming.
I've got a funny story from a medal ceremony. Sorry, I was just saying. I did the Special Olympics in Qatar a couple of years ago, and this kid, won his race or whatever, and he gets up and he turns to the kid who got second. He's like, "I'm 1, you're 2." I was just like, oh, you didn't mean like it was sad. The other kid was almost starting to cry. I was like, oh, bless. But
I love that. I love it.
Yeah, Special Olympics is it's epic gig. They do such a great job with the parents as well to put them all in VIP seating, and
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
fun. Yeah.
What else we got on the menu today?
We've got semis now. Women's 200 breast, men's 200 back, and then the 4x2 relay.
Megs, you wouldn't believe this. You know what time it is? It's about 5:20, and I'm hungry right now.
I told you. I feel like every time between like 5:20, 5:30, he's like,
hungry.
I am
I'm
hungry.
Yeah, we got semis. I might go get a snack while we're doing these
Snack.
semis. Snack
Hey,
it
we
up.
got did you see the American relay this morning, Brett?
Yeah, I did actually.
Shackle's swimming in finals.
I was
Yeah,
texting-
Shaka got she's
Oh,
the anchor.
No, Shaka got the. I was
She's the
texting my
anchor.
dad. I was
Yeah,
texting
check
my
this
dad
out.
as it was going on.
Here it is.
No,
She's going to be bringing this relay home.
She's the anchor tonight, baby.
Shut the front door. They put her on the back of that.
And
Yeah.
Erin Gamble
Yeah.
swam really, really well too. She was 155.
Who did
And
they
you're gonna
take
have
off? Then?
Becky.
Oh, they took off the other chick who swam awful.
They've front loaded that USA team. Absolutely.
That's typically how they do it.
Shit, I'm going to text Dad right now. We were saying
Shackle
that she
versus
wasn't on.
Titmus. Look
How
out.
come there's a club team in lane 5? St. Peter's? They're allowed to enter
Yeah,
a
St.
team
Peter's
in
West.
West.
That's so
club team?
naughty. That is ridiculous.
Dean Boxall's a naughty coach, isn't he? Look at him. Look at
He's a very
That's
naughty
naughty.
coach. SVW, lane 5. Are you surprised with that team, like that, the order? Because
No.
Molly's had the 100 free already, right? She's had the 100 free semi.
No, I think they got burnt, didn't they? They got burnt at the Olympics, and they're not going back there again. And I think sometimes you look back, and I'm always a big fan of saying things happen for reasons. But Australia's not losing this 4x. They're not losing it tonight. They're not going to lose it in Paris next year. They learnt their lesson from Tokyo, and they won't make that mistake again.
Let's go.
Let's
the
go.
live chat.
Shackle.
As Dad,
Let's go.
hang on, let's pull it back here. Let's get some vision on this. I don't know. Why is that not?
Yeah, it's
Anchor.
fine. We can read it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Lucky he texted that as I was holding it up to the
Yeah.
live feed.
Nate the swim nerd told me and all of you guys about 4 days ago that Claire Weinstein was the future. She was getting an individual medal, and she's just been dropped from the relay.
She got dropped from the relay for a 16-year-old.
Hey, that's what she's
National
also
champ.
like 16. So when
Yeah,
you-
I was going to say she's
no
also
big deal there. But
Wow,
I mean, that's what happens when you're swimming slow. You know what I'm saying? This is a miss. This is why,
Yeah.
like we were talking about America earlier, and we have the swimmers. Shane Cassis is not that slow. You know,
Yeah.
he's much faster than that, but he's not hitting it on all cylinders. Claire Weinstein crushed U.S. trials. Not here.
Sonny, who sent you that video of the 100 free?
My boy Adam Chillingworth swims for Hong Kong. On the two breast this morning.
Adam
That was nice of
Chillingworth, give him my number, dude. Jesus. Share and share alike. That's a
I
good
also
one.
got the women's 2-3 from Russell Mark yesterday. I don't think people realized it didn't do very well on YouTube. I don't think people realized I actually had the race video in like freaking 1080p from a side angle. Like,
Yeah, it was awesome. So much better from the stands. You really can really see it and feel it.
Going back to that relay for Shayna Jack, she gets a call up for the 4x2.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just
Like
look at the
she-
form she's in. And
She's
doesn't
in
have to
good
race.
form, but is she in good form for the 200?
Hell yeah, she is.
Yeah. Loves it.
It
Loves
is
a good
on,
200.
she is.
Dean
Did she do
Boxall.
the heat or not?
No.
No.
So she gets a final swim.
Yeah,
She would have
Boxall.
done a time
Hasn't-
trial.
Boxall's hot. It's St. Peter's
surely
Western.
she's had to do a time trial.
St. Peter's Western. Straight up.
I think the coaches go, "Hey, Dean, can your girls do a 200 free?" And he goes, "Oh, come on, Brett. What does he say when you ask him, can your girls swim 200 free?"
Dean Boxall.
Yeah, come on. I can't do the impression. You can.
If you don't
Nose
know,
breathe.
If you don't know, now you know.
know it now.
He is
Couldn't even get it
really
right.
in your face.
It's too early. I'm hungry. I gotta go get a snack. I'm hungry.
Sonny, Chikava, obviously, just a phenomenal talent. Can't race here, poor teenager, because she's
King.
Russian. Did you have much to do with her at Swim League? Did you get to see her at all? And
217.
I'm a big fan of Evgenia. I'd say we got on very well. She was teaching me Russian while I was there, and just watching her and her coach operate is just one of the most special things you ever see in swimming. I mean, this girl, she puts a snorkel on, she hooks the thumbs, she stretches out, and she just goes 20 minutes straight breaststroke kick where she has maximum distance per kick every stroke. And her coach, old school, no headset or anything, just a stick. And she just prods it. She doesn't glide long enough. So at any point in them 20 minutes, she doesn't hold the glide perfectly. The coach, Vita, just prods her. And Vita's crazy. Like, she's like 70.
what do you mean prod her?
With like
No,
a little
not
like
horrible,
electric
not
shock
nasty,
too.
Just lets her know. Just lets her
Tap,
know you
taps
didn't
her.
glide
Gives
long
it a
enough.
tap. Okay.
You know, she is. I'm going to say it. She has the best breaststroke ever in history in terms of efficiency. It is unparalleled, and that's why she goes so far. 217. You watch these two breasts, you'll see 221s, 222s, 217 from Evgenia this year. Look, she's a kid as well. I mean, and that's why I hate all these comments that talk about doping. They talk about, you know, what Putin might be doing. She might be 18 now, but when I knew her, I was there on her 17th birthday, actually. You know, she's a kid. She doesn't know what's going on with all of that. She's from some little town in Russia with an old 65, 70-year-old coach, and they just work hard. I'm really passionate about this, and I just hope Evgenia gets her chance to be Olympic champion because she deserves it 1,000,000%. I think she got fourth at Tokyo at 14 years old. She's the
217 is just a mile in front of anyone. As we see Shoemaker go through the 150, she split 107.8 for the first 100. Don't know if you guys can see it through the. There was a video angle there, and Shoemaker was right. She was doing breaststroke and coming across Lily King's lane. Like she's right on the lane rope and going into, like as she sweeps out into Lily King's lane.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. Like she's right on the lane rope and Lily King, they could have like touched hands there, like holding hands. She looks really good, Shoemaker.
I mean, sorry, Tatiana just won by miles and is 4 seconds off the world record. Do you see what I'm saying here?
That's yeah.
Why I'm upset.
Yeah.
4 seconds.
There's levels to this.
Someone just told me I still have a tag on my shirt. Hey, that's what happens when you get dressed at 3:30 in the morning.
Nah, just go with it. Looks good.
Well, I've seen with World Aquatics, and we'll get political for just 5 seconds, but they put a task force together to try and see if will agree or come to terms if Russian and Belarusian swimmers should be allowed to compete next year and put them back in the fray. I think I see it as a bit of a cop-out, just not taking the responsibility yourselves and trying your best to get them back in. Don't create, another task force and get them to go all the way around and ask other people about their opinions. Like, that's why you guys are leaders. That's why you're in charge at World Aquatics, to make the tough decisions. And I know it's hard, but you've got to get to an agreement here. You've got to get them in, because you don't want, like Sonny said, it's so sad to see a teenage superstar like Tschohl have to watch that 200 breaststroke from the sidelines. This year's bad enough, but if next year, it's just brutal.
And if they're allowing other sports to have, like you said, Brett, there was some Belarus athletes in the Wimbledon in tennis. So why are they not allowed in swimming? I think they've got to get a little bit more consistent. Like, if you allow them in once, you got to, allow them kind of in every sport. Be really sad if she doesn't get that opportunity to swim next year. World record holder.
We talk about inclusivity and, show me your inclusivity. Let's work together. It's, it's not this kid's fault that her country's at war.
I think we have a special guest.
Special guest? Where?
Sophie.
Hello. How are you?
Whoa.
I'm in the car after work.
Sophie O'Callaghan. That's a famous name. Famous name.
I'm the other sister.
Legendary.
We love it.
Yes. Nice.
We only have family members on this show from now on. Dads, sisters, aunts, and uncles. We're bringing them all on.
Meet them all.
So far,
Absolutely.
turn your phone sideways for us. We go full screen on you.
Does that work, or does it look upside down?
No, we can't get. It
Look
hasn't
upside
flipped.
down.
Hasn't flipped yet.
Yeah,
That's
Hasn't
all right.
flipped yet.
Nah, leave it like that. Don't worry about it.
Now
All
she's
good.
just going sideways.
Sorry, it's not very convenient.
What time is it there?
10:30.
Woo!
That's fine.
Thanks for coming on, Soph. We
All
really
good.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no, all good.
Yeah, give
so
us
how's
your
the last 24 hours been? How's the last 24 hours been? Seeing your sister break the world record and a first ever world title in the 200 must have been just incredible for both you and the family.
Yeah, look, it's been so emotional. We've all been in tears and we've all been screaming. I had my auntie on the floor screaming. Yeah, it's just been so emotional. Every time I look at articles or videos, I just break down in tears all over again.
Oh,
But I'm
bless.
just so proud of her.
Have you spoken to Molly? Have you spoken to her on the
Yes.
phone or FaceTime?
So lucky enough, I was the first person she actually FaceTimed straight after the race. It was so nice. I cried straight away. But she was just so happy. She was smiling. It was really nice to see.
Well, what is she
that's
like at
awesome.
home? We know that she's got a bit of character about her. Is she the same when you see her in an interview or on TV, or is she exactly the same behind the scenes?
Look, I think I copped the moody side of Molly. But no, she's really funny. She's quite quirky and very artistic. So most of the time I see her at home, she's either painting or sleeping. But she does have a quirkier side to her. She always likes to pull some nasty pranks on myself, such as toenails and pizzas. But no, she's a funny one. She's wonderful.
Well, she probably has you to thank as well for her swimming career, and like you swam yourself when you were younger, and she followed you to the pool there at Waterworks, just outside of Ipswich. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we started in Greenbank when we were really little. I loved swimming. So I've been able to live my dreams, I think, through Molly over the past few years. But yeah, we grew up in Greenbank, swam at the pool there. Little Molly used to hide behind the pole while I'd train. And then I think she saw me swimming at Waterworks and she got into it from there. And then, yeah, she was just unstoppable. And then my time finished and I just sit behind the screen and scream and cry.
What did you used to swim, Sophie? Did you do like a bit of freestyle, or what was your stroke?
Yeah, so I made nationals for freestyle, 100 freestyle and 400 IM.
Two
But I
different
just wasn't
events?
as strong-minded as she is, I should say. She's a tough cookie. I was a little bit more emotional.
Oh, no. And tell us about, obviously everyone knows about Dean Boxall and that relationship, but the original relationship at Waterworks with, Pete Cherry, who, bless his soul, passed away a couple of years ago now, and then Cowboy and Paul Sansby and those two, and what an impact they both had on her career starting out, especially, from the age of 8 for those, probably between the age of 8 and 15.
Yeah. Look, I think PC really started Molly off with her skills. I think that's where her foundations really started. He really drilled into her underwater work, just skills and sort of stuff. And then Paul, he was a tough one. I think he really gave her some resilience. But yeah, they both really helped her along the way. But I've really seen her grow the most since being at St. Peter's, both like her personality and swimming. She's just come out of her shell a lot more. She's a lot more confident in herself and her abilities. But yeah.
And what does she say about and Dean and that relationship as well, and how that's grown over the last few years?
Look, when she first started, she was a little bit unsure. She was like, this is really hard. He's a little bit strange, but she's strange. So I think it's worked out really well. She says he's got, I don't know if I can say this on here, but crackhead energy. And she loves it. They're both into each other.
Oh, we love it.
Yes.
And you must be excited as well now that 4x2 coming up just a few minutes' time, and she's back in action leading off this Australian team, and the possibilities of another gold and another world record on the line.
Yeah, no, so excited. I think I'm going to sit in the car. I'm not going to drive. I'm just going to sit and watch and yell like I did last night.
Did you watch your 100 free, Sammy? Did you get to watch that tonight?
I did. I
good.
got to watch that before I finished work. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I wasn't nervous during that one, surprisingly. I felt like.
Tell us a little bit about your mum and dad. They're over in Japan at the moment. Were they going absolutely bananas?
Yes. So they were out partying till I think 3 a.m. after that race last night. They were so stoked. I think mum lost her voice. Dad cried, and dad's not normally a crier.
Oh, bless.
So that was nice to see. Yeah, but they're just so proud of her, and I'm glad that they're over there watching her. It's a good experience.
Absolutely.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what nationality is your mum and dad? Someone said that someone's from Slovenia. Is that right?
So my mum's side's Croatian. My poppy's Croatian.
Okay.
That's where I think the resilience and the toughness comes from in Molly. We've grown up, just to be hard-minded and just get through life. And then my dad's side's English.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
So a little bit of a mix there.
Yeah, she's one tough cookie, and she's swum absolutely amazing. She's got more races to come too. The 4x2, she's got the 100 free, maybe some more relays.
Yeah, no, she'll smash it. I believe in her. We all do. She's got lots of people here cheering her on.
Yeah, she's a good egg.
Yes, definitely.
I think you guys sound the same, nearly.
Yeah, so most people say we sound identical. If we talk over the phone, they'll be like, "Oh, Molly." No, it's Sophie.
Nearly the same. I love it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, well, lovely chatting, and we'll wish you all the best for the rest of the meet for you and the family and Molly as well. And can't wait to see what she's got in store in that 4x2 coming up soon.
Sounds good, guys. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Soph.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. What a legend.
Yeah, she sounds honestly the same as Molly.
Yeah. Queenslander. Queenslander.
What a champ. What a champ. Didn't want to ask her, but where does the red hair come from?
Ireland.
Well, yeah, the English side, I guess.
Yeah, has to, right?
So people keep saying stuff like dad's side is English. We just asked her where her parents are from. She didn't say Slovenia. She didn't say England. She just said Croatia.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. She said her dad.
She said Croatia and English.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Croatia and her dad's English.
Sonny doesn't want to claim that.
No, you cannot claim her.
Half a medal. Half a medal.
No, it's not even half. No,
and GB moved ahead of the US from the half medal.
I'll tell you a cool thing, and we haven't really touched on it with Molly as well, is that her first coach there at Waterworks, like Pete Cherry, and Hawke would love this guy. He passed away a couple of years ago, unfortunately, but he was a cattle breeder up in Queensland, and then Sansby Cowboy brought him into his program. And these guys are the OG St. Peters. So they were the OG St. Peters Western before, obviously, Bowley got there and Boxall took over from that program and then moved to Waterworks. But Pete Cherry was big on the underwater, like we saw Sophie speak there. Pete Cherry was huge on the underwaters, the skills, and that's where it all started for Molly right there. And you can see online, when she won her relay medals from Tokyo, she went back to Waterworks and draped them over Cherry's neck when he came and visited her at the pool, and he's a life member of Waterworks Swimming Club there as well. So, some credit there to Pete Cherry, bless his soul, and obviously Paul Sansby Cowboy as well. And then, like you said, Boxall's just taken her up a whole nother level, and with that crackhead energy.
Yeah, I'm back. I got some crackhead energy.
He's eating. He's here.
Just had some cheese sandwiches. My God, they were good.
Is this the first semi of the 200 back for men?
Sure is.
Americans next to each other. Can't separate them.
And Cal training partners, Destin Lasco and Ryan Murphy.
A little bromance? Is it a bromance?
He's the second fastest in British history now in the 100 back.
Ooh.
One of the very few shining lights coming out of the US, isn't it, this Cal program so far?
Yeah, for sure. They're swimming great. I mean, Jack Alexie just proved that in a couple heats ago. Dare Rose almost medaled in the 50 butterfly, and he swam much faster. So yeah, Cal is where Ryan Murphy won the 100 backstroke. Yeah, Cal is propping up the Americans right now.
What about
leading though is Tomac in 7. He's taking it out quick. Absolutely.
He's working quite hard, but he's going quite fast, so it's kind of worth it, right?
55.5.
He's made big strides over the last year.
Yeah,
he's improved a lot. His 100, I think he beat Johan at French Nationals. He went under 53 for the first time ever. He should be on the relay, I think.
Johan's had an injury all year, though. Johan's just back in the pool. Megs, do you like the negative split or the even split on the 2 back, or do you like to get out fast?
What I'd like to. I think Ryan Murphy swims a really good 200. His timing is perfection. But for me, I think, and you're watching him, well, Lasco's going pretty quickly too down this last 25 meters. But I think it's what you have as a swimmer, as an individual. If you have that speed, trying to control that speed, or if you're like a Zach Sullivan-Cook where you don't have that speed, your back end speed's obviously a little bit, better. You got to work to your strength. So don't. Murphy.
Lasco just decided he didn't want to.
Oh, Lasco didn't want to finish that.
He ate it.
He decided to stop swimming hard at about 150.
Yeah.
Must have got a cramp.
What happened there?
Murphy's timing is he just knows, I don't know whether it's experience or what, but he just knows when to switch it on for 10 meters, 20 meters to get in there. 155.8 for the Swiss. He timed that really well too. But the 200 backstroke is, it hurts. It hurts the legs. You saw in the Ryan Lochte, and it's a good discussion, do you overcook your legs if you work the turns too much? We saw Ryan Lochte, lose that 2012 Olympic gold medal. And I think he overcooked the legs. He was all about those 3 turns and just didn't have any legs left. So I don't know, the backstroke, it's, I think you've got to work your strength, but you also have to have something left in that last 10 meters, because that is all grit, absolutely all grit in that 200 backstroke.
Yeah. What about Bob's boy, incoming freshman? He make it through?
No.
Yeah.
Is he going to Bob as well?
He's with Bob, isn't he?
Isn't that Hungarian kid?
Hungarian kid's next heat.
Next heat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go check Bob's Twitter, see if he's tweeting about it.
Nice to see the Aussie Brad Woodward, his fastest through. We'll see after this what he goes, but he's been climbing the ranks as well.
Oh, the fastest Aussie this year is not here, right? Who's the fastest?
Yeah, fastest Aussie, Josh Edward Smith, didn't make They didn't take him. He got second, but he wasn't under. So he made the FINA cut, but that Aussie time is brutal, and they just didn't take him. He got second, and
Is he in California? Is he in California at the moment?
No, because they have a rule. So I didn't even actually know. You have to be 25 or under, I think, or 24 and under to make that Australia A team. So, which I didn't even know.
Just got a little picture from backstage here, warming up the ankle leg of the US relay here. Little 16-year-old.
Take the shackles off.
Australian team in 146.2 in California today.
Yeah, I've messaged to try and see who that was. So I'm just waiting for them to reply. 146.2, it's good.
It's only 5 a.m., so give them a chance to wake up.
I can tell you who that was. I'm going to find out.
Yeah, tell us.
I can tell you the name. I hadn't heard of the guy.
Hopefully we know him. It's embarrassing if we don't.
Yeah, you and Kurt are on the spot here because you're the Aussie commentator. His name was Maximilian
Gillianen.
Gillian, yeah, you know
Gillianen. I don't know how. He's the one that beat Kyle Chalmers last year. He's the only person in Australia to beat Kyle Chalmers.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's been pretty quick.
Got a quick update. Got a quick update from the head coach of the US. Okay. Boom. There we go. Quick update on Twitter. No, I'm not even joking. Quick update on Twitter. Look, the name's there. There it is. Quick update. Tweeting about the French. That's all.
A retweet is not an endorsement. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm with Kurt. A retweet is not the same as.
Oh, cut it out. You know it's exactly the same. You bunch of pussies.
No, it's a bit of a cop out. But I just saw in the comments that Joshy Edwards-Smith is 20 years old. So not too sure why Joshy isn't going for Australia A. So, but I guess they're putting in the work, as Will Rollo would say. They're putting in the work. They don't need to go to the US. They're just doing some swimming with Cody.
The thing is, I want to stand here and have a massive rant about Australian swimming should be taking him, but then Australian swimming are doing really well, so I'm not going to.
They should have taken him, surely. You have to. You have to a year out from Olympics. Come on.
Nah, tough love. I'm with Sonny. The tough love's working, and you know what? You know what you're going to do? You know what happens when you miss a team? You do one of two things. You either crack it and you give up, or you double down and you're like, I'm not missing again. And both, look at right now, both Bowen and Edward Smith, they'll both be on that Paris team next year.
I just think, though, just go with the FINA A cut. Just go with FINA A. Why do we have to have ridiculous times?
Because obviously they're winning gold medals out here. They're smoking.
Yeah,
everybody.
I know. We can't. They're proving us wrong.
Aussies are doing now. They are.
No, they're proving us wrong. But I would have liked to see Josh Edwards-Smith. He's better than that swim that he produced in the final. He knows that. So hopefully he sees this.
Is he at this meet over here in Irvine?
No.
No, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Oh, he missed my speech then, because my speech was stop blaming anyone else but yourself. Like don't blame the selectors. You know the criteria.
Yep.
Go out there and get it.
Yeah.
Go out there and get it. You know.
I'm not sure why he's not having that race experience. If he's, I thought he was.
How old is he?
No, I just saw in the comments he's only 20. So he's
he would have qualified. Yeah,
he would have qualified. So Bowley's squad just not doing any more overseas experience.
Yeah, that's
how good is Bob Bowman swimming here?
Yeah, 56.8.
Oh, he's swimming.
Yeah, he's out in the front.
Sorry, I was just watching Bob's Twitter. I lost focus.
Well, you're going to see about this swim on Bob's Twitter soon because he's freaking all over it.
Yeah,
his stroke rate is so low, so he's
ridiculous.
Feel of the water is, and that catch. He's got a beautiful backstroke. Anyone wanting to swim good backstroke, have a look. Swimmer in lane 5, beautiful technique.
He's legit warming up. It looks like he's warming up.
Is this big opportunity for a fresh star in this 200 backstroke? It's pretty weak at international level. No Russians.
Wow. Wow.
The times are quite slow as well. Is it time for that next generation to try and step up and make a name for themselves?
Yeah, well, he's stepping up here. He wants a full tweet on Twitter. He doesn't want to retweet.
World record +4. Wow, that's fast.
He's nose breathing. He was so nose breathing then. Camera went on. He was like,
yeah, that's only a retweet. That's not worthy of a tweet.
He claimed it.
I reckon Aaron Pearsall could still go quicker right now. He'll be in Hawaii. Where was he? When he come on our show for Olympics? Was he in Hawaii in his yard, just loving it?
Yeah,
Can we get him on again? He's like the coolest
same
cat
shirt as
ever.
Anytime you
He'd
want.
still go 154, 153.
We love Aaron. I do. But he's got really good technique, that kid. Like that is, he was first to 15, really controlled that 200-meter backstroke. Oh, head nice and still. Look at that rotation.
I don't think he looked pissed at all. He looked like he was chilling.
Yeah.
Koss.
He looked very stoic.
He looked really good.
Listen, for everybody out there, I've said this publicly, I'll say it privately, the other way around. I've said it privately, I'll say it publicly. Bob Bowman is one of the greatest coaches in the history of the world. He'll go down. He's going to the Hall of Fame this year. He is one of the best ever. People will study him. People will learn from him. People will watch him. But Bob Bowman, you're making a mistake. Stop tweeting about foreign athletes when you're the head coach of America who's getting their ass whooped by Australia. Just stop it. I don't want to see a tweet. I don't want to see a retweet. You're the head coach of America. Tweet about Americans. Get those team up. Go put your arm around Carson Foster. All right? I've had enough of it. That's it.
Fair. That's fair.
Someone had to say it. Somebody had to say it.
Someone had to say it. Jesus.
Or don't be the head coach.
Or don't be the head coach. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, I say yeah.
Thank you.
I say don't be.
Or don't be the head coach.
Yeah.
Take a commentary position. Take a position on the pool deck. Do whatever you want. Tweet whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Put your arm around whoever you want. Don't be the head coach of America.
Here we go, baby. World record. Bam, bam. Third gold medal of the night. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Just shake their hands now, girls. Shake them.
Yeah, Brad Woodward's from New South Wales, up on the Sunny Coast, Mingara, but obviously does his work there at Sydney Olympic Park Aquatic Centre under that New South Wales Institute of Sport program with Adam Cable. So he's been there a while now, and 200 backs his signature event. So into the World Championship final.
I'd like to see him get a medal there at Worlds in that 200 backstroke final.
Well, he's had success at the Commonwealth level, hasn't he? He just needs to make that next step at Worlds, and then if he can get thereabouts, then it's perfect in an Olympic year coming up.
I love the comments coming in. Thanks for everybody's support. My ex-wife will tell you I'm wrong most of the time, but I'm glad you guys are telling me I'm right.
X for a reason, then.
The US,
Here we go.
any chance in this 4x2? How close do they get to Australia?
No, they get silver.
They get
Yeah, but how close? How close?
not even close.
3 seconds? 3 to 5 seconds, is it?
3 to 5, yeah.
3 to 5?
So that's
Oh,
4.
look. Hey, look at the Chinese team. They've gone 2 purple, 2 white, but full white deck coats. Oh, they look good.
How did China do? China can be the surprise factor here. We don't really know much about the swimmers. Will they get?
Well, that's what they did at Olympics,
third,
yeah.
4th? I wonder if GB can get a medal. We've got a strong team, but no big hitters. Only Freya made the individual final. I'd like to see us get bronze.
Yeah, you could sneak up there on the podium.
Canada will be good. They've got that what's that kid called? Summer. She's on the team for Canada.
What, summertime?
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
She'll be on a high after that gold too. I'm just surprised they put Shayna Jack in for the final. There's no from the heats this morning.
Who did they take off then? Who did they leave off?
They left Kim
Maddie
Elverton.
Wilson?
No Maddie Wilson. No Kim Elverton. Lani Pallister swam this morning. So.
Yeah, I think Jack beats all those girls, honestly.
You're not putting her in if she can't do it.
She swam
she's in career best form.
155 she swam a 155 at, was it Open Championships?
It was the B final, wasn't it? She won the B final, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she won the B final, but at the Open Champs or Australian Champs, she went 155 and got second.
Yeah.
So
second, okay.
I might eat my words if she drops a 154 or 153. What does Molly go on the lead off?
53 something.
53 something.
in a few years, you're like on the St. Peter's team looking for that like club record in the 4x2, and it's also the world record. You're like, damn, like we're good. Like we've got a few good girls, and
I'm gonna
get that club record.
I used to swim for St. Peter's. I want to know what the club record is.
This is what we need to do, Sonny. We need to swim for Swim Nerds Masters program, and we need to put a team together.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
We have our British team here. We have 3 British records. We're going to set a few world records in October.
What's the name of the team?
Come to that, mate. We're Dartmoor Darts. That's the team.
Do you have to be British to get in?
No, we can sign you up. We can get that done instantly.
Oh, the Dartmoor Darts.
Molly is absolutely dominating.
Does Molly take a breath into the turns, or am I just seeing the stream? Does she do a little side breath?
She did a little side breath. Cheeky. That was naughty.
She just go 55.6 and qualify for the semi-final, 100 freestyle, and the first 100 and the 200.
Feet on.
Jesus, Molly. Oh,
it's a dangerous sign when she's out.
What's her sister doing in the back of the car right now? Just like
let's get her on again. So
how's the knee? How's that knee injury going? Like what?
It was a dislocated kneecap, so not knee. So there's a big difference.
Yeah, the big difference between the knee and the kneecap. Yeah, I've been told by many Twitter doctors that there's a big difference between the knee.
Yeah,
I got destroyed for that.
They're ahead of the world record by a full body length at the moment.
153 low. She's on world record split. She literally had the same 150 as yesterday.
Look at this.
She goes 28.1. She goes 152 again. If this
is
go.
Oh,
it's not quite the same last 50.
Oh, Ledecky's licking her lips. She wants a piece of this.
Shayna Jax just had a protein drink.
Wow.
All right, you're gonna make me break in a second. I'm gonna hold my tongue here.
Wow.
I agree with you, Sonny. Don't worry.
I'm glad you do, because if she was freaking Russian right now, it would be a different conversation.
153.6.
She served her time. You guys take it easy.
100%.
Son back next year and pat him on the back. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop now.
I just think you're responsible for everything you put in your body as an athlete.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's a life ban.
No,
But doesn't mean it's a life ban.
But she went in
it's a life ban.
I'm not going to let this overshadow this race, but like she went in and fought for it, and she got it. So credit to her.
Oh, listen. Whatever the case, even if it's the case, you go to prison for a crime, you come out, you're a normal citizen again. Like that's the society, guys. She did her time.
Ledecky is eating her up. Ledecky is eating her up at the moment, but.
Give me that turkey leg.
Legit, she is.
When Ledecky produces a 200 like this, should she be racing a 200 individual? Like,
imagine if Tschohl and Titmus dive in together.
Right now, Shane is going to feel that, and she's going to tighten up, trying to not be overtaken.
Oh my gosh!
Hold on. Did the Aussies make a mistake?
How good is Katie Ledecky?
I tried to say this.
You know,
Shayna Jack's holding her own.
She's holding her own. She's
got
the legs.
She's a fighter too. She's
got the legs
not going to give it up easy. But
look at the legs in now. Oh, Shayna Jack just kicking her in the face.
Big split from
the disrespect of Jack.
I'd like to see the split from Ledecky. It's going to be quick. She's holding 53. On though. She's not giving up.
Disrespect there. Jeez, Jack just smoked her in the last 50.
She's just toying with her.
Toying with her like a little puppy dog.
Just like, hey, dangle. Hey, come on, come and get it.
Who's this now? Bella Sims versus who for Australia?
Brianna Throssell.
Brianna Throssell.
Brianna Throssell, okay.
Probably better known as a 200-meter butterflyer.
Yeah.
But she can swim a really good
Bella Sims turned there. Did you see that?
Mm.
Bella Sims just went to 15 and caught up with Brianna on the turn alone.
She did.
She goes out
loves
fast,
the first 50.
Bella Sims? Yeah, loves it.
First 50, yeah. I wonder.
Shayna went 155.7 for that split.
Oh my gosh, this is exciting. We are exactly almost nearly tied. We're 2 100ths off.
Oh my God. Bella Sims turns are really good.
Oh, poor Tschohl. Poor Shackle's going to get eaten up by Titmus. It's going to be tragic. Oh, my God.
No.
At least they had to go. Like, at least they got after it. They got after it. They tried to put some pressure on the Aussies.
They threw it to the Lions. They threw it to the Lions.
Look how far ahead they are, guys. Look, can you just appreciate how far these countries are ahead of the rest of the world. China, GB's right there, and Canada.
What's Tschohl thinking right now, Brett? What does she think at this point of the race? We're Aussie, America in the lead, and she's on the blocks.
She's taking the shackles off.
Mate, she's a little shaking. I'd be shaking up on the block right now. A little shake, a look across and see Titmus. He'd be like, "Oh, Jesus."
Anyone get Ledecky's split? I'd like to know it. Oh, look at that turn.
This
Sims.
is exciting. Here
Sims
we go.
turns are amazing.
Oh, Australia just jumped. Did y'all just jump?
Shut up.
Well, America hit the wall first, and Australia hit the water first.
How am I behind you?
No, that wasn't a jump. That was not a jump.
All
I don't
right.
know how I'm behind you guys.
Looked like a jump.
Again.
No. That was clean as a whistle.
They're both under world record split here. You know what? America have done way better in this race than I thought they would. I mean, it is.
That was quick.
Well, it could be the opposite. Australia's probably done way worse than we thought they may have.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going to go out there and dominate it, and maybe
Hopefully,
they're not on this.
Tschohl just needs to try and hold on to her a little bit.
You know, Tschohl's PB coming into this season was 2:01.
Stop it.
2:01.
Yeah, she went 156.4 this morning. You know, Arnie's got a 153, and she should beat her by 3 seconds, honestly.
Yeah. No, look, I think the Tschohl kid's doing a real good job in this race.
Yeah.
GB are fighting for the bronze of China as well. I'd love to see GB get that medal, even if it does pat on the back the British swimming team who are like relays over everything. I'd like
Out
to
by
see
full body length now. They're going to break this world record though.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
We did say it's a lot of people saying closer than expected. We did say between 3 to 5 seconds. Remember that?
That's what it's
We
going to
did
be.
say 3 to 5. We're leaning towards the 3, but
1.74 now.
Yep, Tim is just pouring it on.
I'd love to see Ledecky and
And it's
Titmus
going
go
to
at
be
it.
a monster world record. You know, a
Yeah.
full body length in front of it here.
I don't like Australia's got more to give, especially in those two middle legs. Like that's not a lock for that team for next year either, is it? Like that's
Yeah.
well and truly up for grabs. Which is only going to make them stronger.
And world
New
record.
world record.
she's putting it on her now. This last 50,
And they're a
3.8.
gold medal chance as well next year, obviously.
Yeah.
So you want to be on that relay. If you're a 200 freestyler in Australia right now, keep working hard.
Yeah.
Oh, demolished that world record.
1.7.
What?
Kurt, how much did we say it was? 3.88. Wow. Could we have been
China
any
get
closer?
bronze.
China got bronze.
I mean, a lot of people in the comments section saying I'm never wrong, and again, I've proven that fact. I mean,
Ledecky 154.3.
Yeah. St. Peter's Western.
I know, that's insane. Get Boxer. Where is he? I want to see that.
Sonny, it's your turn. Take your shirt off, mate. Swing it around the club.
I would take my shirt off for a British world record.
Oh,
not
that's
an Aussie
true.
world
That's
record.
true. That's true.
Come on.
And relays, do they count as a shirt off?
Yeah, no.
That
Only for mixed medley relays.
That's a fun stat. The Tunisian Ahmed Hafanui would have won that on his own. That's a crazy stat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that is crazy.
That is cool. Here's another crazy stat. Boom.
3 from 3.
Ding ding dong. Ding,
Well, 3
ding,
gold.
ding ding dong. Wow.
So
Stop
another goal for Australia. Arnie gets the 400 free, now the 4x2. Molly gets the 200 and the
records.
4x2.
They're even.
It is not just an Australian party; it is an absolute St. Peter's crackhead boxer party.
Look at that split right
It
there.
is
Dang.
on.
52.4.
Jeez.
Damn.
152. Oh.
Yeah, see, those two middle, 155.6, 155.8, I think they're going to get faster next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
They've
not-
got to
they're
be in
not-
the 154s.
Mm.
What does that mean for the individual 200 and how far Arnie and Molly can push that under 153 now as well? It's going to go deep, you'd think. Is 151 a
152
possibility?
mids. Oh,
You know?
Depends how fast Molly wants to go out and how much she wants to use of her speed.
Wow. What was the changeover? Did we get a changeover there? What was it?
0.13.
Oh, Nate.
Oh,
how's that
she's
changeover,
so
mate?
good.
Just
So
money.
good.
Money. Huh? Wow.
So you get a
Slow
152
changeovers in
for-
the middle. Bella Sims 0.09. That a girl?
There you go. Pushing
You
it.
know what else is a little bit interesting? China got third here. They're the Olympic champions, right?
World
They,
record holders.
they have only one swimmer on that relay tonight that swam on that Olympic relay. They're missing their 3 best 200 freestylers from that relay.
What are
That's
they doing?
crazy. Talk about
Yeah,
depth.
where are they? What are they doing? Like, what? I don't get it. How can you be there one year and not the other?
I don't know.
What do they do?
I don't know what they're doing.
GB pushed themselves into third on the first 100 of the anchor, and then Freya just faded hard. Freya actually she went in behind, she overtook, and then she faded and got fourth.
They're doing this interview with the they're doing an interview with the US team. It looks like Ledecky's the mom, and then her three daughters are like standing next to her. No, seriously, it does look like that. It's like she looks so much older than the others. Like, I mean, they just look young, is what I'm saying. Like they look tiny and young.
Yep. All right, tomorrow, women's 100 free, women's 2 breast, men's 2 back, men's 2 breast, and the 4x2 British relay. You like how I did that for you, Sonny?
I like how you did that for me, Nate.
Anything for you,
Shirt
bud.
shirt off for Sonny tomorrow. Swinging
That's
around the
gonna
room.
We've got another family member. Is it tomorrow? Seriously, I don't think I can do it. We've got the relay heats, and it's 12 o'clock. It's the same time. I've got a coach.
Could be your best day, and you're not going to be here.
What? Can
All
we
right, what if we just brought you in live from your phone on the pool deck?
I'll do that.
Watch
I'll do that.
the relay.
For that relay.
I'll find somewhere quiet. I'll take my computer to the pool and find somewhere quiet for as much as that. And as soon as the racing, like I've done coaching, but yeah,
All right,
bit
so
of boys.
we need to find a replacement.
Have we got update on the medal tally? Is it 8?
Yeah, bring that up.
It's 9.
Is it
I
8?
think.
Yeah, someone send me the picture of that, please.
I think it's
need
9. We were
I
on
need-
6, right?
Yeah, it's 9 now. Yeah,
So it's 9.
9.
9's a
Nine.
lucky number, baby.
Someone send me the picture. I need it desperately. All right.
How many did we win in 2001? 13? Is that right?
I'll take.
I don't think this is updated yet.
Thorpe won like 6.
I think it's 9 now.
It's 9, yeah. It's 9.
Big Red's on the podium. Tommy Dean.
Big Red.
The big red machine, dude.
All right. Out.
All right. Have a great day.
Catch you in a bit, boys.